You rather have daddy's? Good.
Camera off.
The belly shot. Hey, I said, how is everybody on this beautiful Wednesday? Kind of muggy here today. We haven't got much air going on.
There's a definite.
So, nice. It's warm and muggy. Had a good rainstorm yesterday. Not nearly enough, but a good one. So, but nice. It's nice and warm here. I don't know what the temperature was. I haven't checked, but let me see. Yeah, my phone won't tell me. Oh, well, it says 77, but it feels warmer than that because I said the humidity is way up because of that rain yesterday. And like I said, the humidity, especially this morning when I walked, buddy, you couldn't hardly breathe. It was so thick and wasn't particularly warm, just very, very humid. And it's kind of that way right now because I said we got a slight breeze, not a whole lot, just a slight breeze. Do you think he's going to sit there and eat that? Not if you're going inside, he's going to want to go in. Okay. Okay. Well, like I said, we've had a busy, busy week. I tell you, it's just one thing after another this week, and that's tomorrow. I'm gonna take a trip down to Mount Dora and see Deb. Spend the day with Deb for a while, and haven't seen her in a few months.
Wait a minute.
So it's time to go. As I kept waiting for the gas prices to come down, but that ain't happening. So I'm gonna go anyhow. We ain't got forever, so I'm gonna go visit her and see how things are down in the big city. If y'all have never been to Mount Dora, it's a cute little town. It really is. It's touristy. They've got some of the touristy stores down there, but it's cute. The way that the town is built is very cute. They got a beautiful waterfront. Excuse me. Got a beautiful waterfront and the Mount Dora Canal. Yeah, you can take boat rides there, and they've got some really unique restaurants down there. And she told me there's a new one down there that we're going to try this time. So I'm excited to go. But like I said, Friday, so far we got nothing on Friday, and I'm going to thank goodness. I'm just going to sit, prop my feet up, and that's the plan. Mm-hmm. That doesn't always work out that way, but that's the plan. So the flowers are a little dilapidated today because of the storm, and I haven't been able to get in there and work with them. But still pretty. Still looks nice.
Yeah, I don't know if that'll work or not.
Yeah, he'll drag it everywhere. Just have to give it to me. Yeah, okay. You gonna get up here with me? I gave you Chewy. You want Chewy? You can get up here with me. Buddy's just been full of stuff today. And like I said, he's got days where some days he just sits and plays with his toys and doesn't do anything, and other days he gets up ready to go. You know what I mean? That's what he was today. He got up. He didn't get up until late today, but when he got up, he was ready to fight tigers, little tigers. Did y'all see the picture of the monkeys down in Chitty Chatty Preserve? First I looked at it, I thought it was AI, because it looked like a good-sized monkey, but I guess it wasn't. Some friends of ours seen them, and said they were real. Up in the Ocala area in the National Forest, they have a lot of them. I forget why. I think they were left after a movie set or something, but they got a lot of them up there. So really surprised that you see them down here, but you never know where they're going to go. Alligators. Yeah, the alligators is on the move. like I said, the mating season, all the animals actually. Somebody the other day said they were so surprised at all the wildlife that they seen in their yard. And yeah, if you're new to Florida, that's a thing. I mean, we have the sandhill cranes walking around all the time with their babies. We see ibis, hawks, you name it. There's birds everywhere, and like I said, they're just walking around everywhere. It's just their neighborhood to them. Unless you don't see that quite as much up north. You see it in the wooded areas, but you don't see it in the neighborhoods. Here you see it everywhere. No, they're making the move since it's warm weather. Yeah.
Hey,
And we had a great Patreon lunch Saturday. We had, I think, 39 people. So we had a good group. We kind of invaded Brad and Marcia Shea. I said they have a beautiful house, and we filled it. And food, oh my gosh, the food was unbelievable. I know nobody went away hungry, that's for sure. And what was left over that somebody didn't take home, Kevin was nice enough to take it down to the firemen at the fire station, and I'm sure they were really happy with that because there was some good food. And we had kind of a little surprise happy birthday for Skip at the same time, and I said we had our shirts. Brad and I designed some new shirts, and most everybody had them on. And I said, I'm sorry if I didn't get a hold of everybody, but I tried to get a hold of everybody. But made a nice picture.
Pictures are on Discord.
Huh?
The pictures are on Discord.
Oh yeah, the pictures are on Discord. Yeah, but it was really nice. And Brad and Marcia, they were. We appreciate them so much. We didn't realize we'd have that many, but that's okay. Next time we may have to do a picnic where we could be outside if we get more people. Because like I said, we really packed their house. And they had some outside areas that were nice, but it started raining. So that's just one of the things, one of the things you deal with. But we had a good time. And then yesterday we kind of had an impromptu lunch with some of the people on Discord. And like I said, not everybody, but a few. And we went to Americanos. If you've never been there, they're a nice little restaurant. I mean, they're not just Greek food. You can get burgers, and I think we had shrimp baskets. And
Shrimp is good.
Yeah, the shrimp was really good. And I love their Greek salad. And if you've ever had a real Greek salad, it's a salad with potato salad on top. It's usually a scoop of potato salad either on the top or the bottom. So kind of a little surprise, but that's a real Greek salad, and theirs is really pretty good. I seen a couple of people had the gyros, and I don't normally eat those, but they looked really good. Let's see. There's a few. Something I wanted to mention too. Y'all seen WrestleMania on our channel. He's kind of our channel manager, and his beautiful wife, Healthy Home Cooking, is having surgery today, and we want to wish her the best. Thoughts and prayers to the both of them. And if you would like to send her a card, like I said, PM me. I'll send you the hospital and room number. But yeah, she's having a little bit of surgery. I guess nothing to be scared about, but we still wish her the best. And we're thinking of you, Luann. So, what have you got to do today, Daddy? You got anything going?
What?
Hello. I said, what are you doing today? You got anything going?
Sitting there watching them guys work.
Oh, okay. Yeah, one of our neighbors is getting some new landscaping put in, and it's pretty extensive. They're having the brickwork done and all that kind of stuff. And I said, Skip's been bothered. They've had a tree in their front yard that was crooked. I mean, like this crooked. And he sits there in his window and he can see that. And they've took that tree out. So I don't know what he's going to stare at now. Maybe the light post is crooked. And I don't know what they're going to put in there. I'm assuming they're probably going to put another tree back in there. But like I said, looks really good. It's J&A Landscaping. It's Santos. If y'all heard of Santos. And they always do really, they've done 2 or 3 neighbor yards around here, and they do a great job. They really do. Other than that, I think we're getting a little bit more air, which feels pretty good.
Buddy boy. Buddy boy.
And I said we had a lot of people from out of town here in the last week or two, and been visiting, and we've enjoyed meeting them and having dinner with them, lunch with them, and what have you. And a couple of them might be over today. I don't know if they're coming for Porch Settin, but they'll be over sometime today because they've got to take off Saturday. So I think they want to come by and just say hey, see little Buddy, because they didn't get to see Buddy because we don't take him when we go out to eat. But yeah, I don't know if we might have other company. Jose may come by. I said sometimes if he's out in the area, he comes by. And I said he joined us for lunch yesterday too. Yeah. And like I said, Buddy's just been, looking at everything today. The birds, the cars. I said some guy come by and the bicycles that sit low to the ground. I know they've got a name, but I don't know what they call them. But I said somebody come by in those, and he went nuts. And I said, it's just a bicycle. But he'd never seen one before.
What?
And now he's gotten to notice birds. Yeah, he notices the birds a lot, especially if there's a flock of them going over. And so now every time he sees one out the window, he starts barking, which is real fun. But he's been good today so far. And I actually set everything up in the lanai because I thought, with the construction out here, I didn't know how loud it was going to be, and I wasn't sure our cushions was going to be dry because the rain that we got yesterday, and like I said, when I tested them this morning, they were still wet, but they dried out pretty quick. So, but yeah, we thought we was going to have to be inside because we're supposed to get some more rain. I don't think we're going to get the kind of rain we had yesterday. I think just a little bit of rain here and there, probably in the next hour or two. But as long as it doesn't storm, we're good here.
Rain we had yesterday was a good one.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to have one of them rains like every day for 2 weeks.
Yeah. And June starts it's a start of hurricane season. It's also a start of our rainy season. But this has been an unusual year, so who knows if it's going to be the same as it usually is, because usually from June on, it rains every day. But, maybe 5 minutes, and that's it. But still, with the kind of heat that we have down here, that rain really helps. Especially with the drought, we can only water once a week now. So, so most of the yards look kind of puny and brown. And so they really, really need the water. And I've been watering all the plants by hand, and you could tell it's not enough. It's just, not enough. They need a good soaking rain. So I said that one we got yesterday was good. We could use another one. But I think it's going, if I looked right, it's going north and south of us, which, that's the norm here. Like I said, it kind of goes around us. And but like I said, if it stopped here, and I said, I don't like rain, but if it stops here, I'm happy. I said, I want to get my plants growing. I didn't put in half as many as I usually do because of the shortage of water. And I understand that. I am not sure about the people that aren't here, about what they're doing about that. But that's not my job. That's up to the water company. Oh, and the lovely Karen and Kevin. Kevin brought us a big plate of cookies today, big plate of snickerdoodles. And between the two of them, I'll tell you, they're the best cooks. Yeah, Kevin did the pulled pork and ribs for the luncheon, and then Karen sent us a big plate of cookies because she actually had to work She, you gonna come up here? Yeah. She did get to come by the lunch for a little bit. She had to work until after 5, so I said we did get to see her a little bit. And she's just a sweetheart to make Skippy some cookies. Yeah. But, has anybody got cruise tickets? They said with everything that's going on, you know, one ship they had the norovirus, the other ship had the hantavirus, and it makes you take a pause if you're thinking about taking a trip, because that stuff, it goes so fast. I mean, it goes from the hantavirus is not supposed to be able to infect people to people, but they didn't say it never would. They said it doesn't normally. So you know how that works. And it seems like every day they're coming up with a new person that they've sent home that's come down with it. So the norovirus is kind of one of those things. It's you know, when they get everything cleaned up, it's kind of done and over. And then the one ship, actually, I think the one that had the norovirus, after the old people departed, they cleaned the ship really good.
Stop.
And they're on another cruise. The people are on that ship. I think it would make me think twice, but, you know, a lot of people don't worry about that kind of stuff. But I'm old, I catch everything. So, what? Yeah. I think he likes your oatmeal cookies better, I think. Yeah.
He likes anything I'm eating.
That's right. He likes anything you feed him. Not me, but like I said, if I try to give it to him, he doesn't want it. He wants Dad to give it to him. Don't you? Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, the longer his hair gets, the darker he gets. In which I liked him dark. When we first got him, he was dark. But he's getting dark gray instead of brown. He's dark gray. But I've got an appointment for him to get a haircut, and I think I'm gonna let him shave him this time because of the heat. And
Right here.
and I like him fluffy though. I think he looks better fluffy.
Get that.
You have to make it small, Daddy. You won't eat it big. Yeah. Yeah, good baby. Yeah. And we met an awful lot of nice people this week. And there's more. A lot of people, for some reason, that must be the time to come. Like I said, a lot of people are coming in May. And we had a lot of people coming in this May. And I have seen on some of the other boards, you know, people that are coming down. Normally, I think they're doing a Memorial Day weekend kind of thing. But lifestyle visits down here, I mean, they fill up so quick and everything. And I'm not sure, where do they do the lifestyles now? Do they do that down by Water Lily, or you don't know? But, and Jerry's not on here to tell us. I don't think so. But, let's see. Let me see. Oh, Catherine Jacobs says Jose did a great cart ride video. And Jerry Bell says, I wish Jose did his videos in English. Actually, Jerry. Yes. Laura says, I read the monkeys are descended from monkeys left over from when the movie Tarzan was filmed many years ago. That's what I'd heard it was left over from then, and they just continued, when they got into the national forest, they just continued to make babies. Southern Susan says, hi y'all, it was wonderful to meet you both. Enjoy the luncheon. Well, I'm glad you did, honey. There was a lot of us.
Hi, Julie.
I hope we got around to say hi to everybody.
Hi, Julie.
Oh, hi, Julie.
When you coming down?
Oh, Joseph Smith said gas has dropped some in Ohio. With, you know, Trump was going to do something about a national gas tax or something. So 8 to 18 cents is supposed to drop. I haven't paid any attention today.
That ain't been passed yet.
Oh, it hasn't? Okay.
Not as far as I know. That's a national thing. It's not a local thing.
Okay. Patrick Dowling says Canada says hello. Yeah, and hey, Canada. Julie says 55 degrees. Wow. Well, like I said, it's warm here, honey. And like I said,
Quiet.
the temperature's not quite up there yet, but the humidity is very, very high. And so
No.
it's very, without much wind, it's kind of muggy. But, morning, Carol. Let's see. Catherine Jacobson says, sunny and finally ready to plant vegetables and flowers. Well, good for you. I'm, like I said, I didn't put as many flowers in as I usually do because of the drought. And I'm trying to be good. Like, as soon as this drought's over, then look out. Let's see. Tabby Tom. Hey, Tabby Tom. I don't know if I know who that is. That name's familiar to you?
What?
Tabby Tom?
Who?
Tabby Tom. Must be somebody new. Hey, how are you?
I was reading Joseph Schmidt say he's thinking about renting a house in villages in February and wants to know what the normal weather's like in February. Hit and miss, cold one day, warm the next, until you get the last 2 weeks of February. The last 2 weeks of February, generally speaking, is the start of our spring down here. I think actually last February is when they started having strawberry festivals here and there.
Yeah, the Strawberry Festival is last of February, 1st of March, but like I said, we had an unusual year this year, so we didn't have, it stayed colder longer than what I expected. And I said, here it changes right from cold to hot. I mean, there's not much in between. So, let's see. Billy,
Tabby's a cat, right?
I think so.
Tom. I wonder if that's Tom Waters.
No, I doubt that. But
Well, I don't know. I seen on YouTube where about a month or two ago that Tom Waters joined as a member.
oh well, maybe it is. Tommy, if it's you, let us know.
Yeah, Tom, if that's you, let me know.
Billy G says, Sue, what do you put on a dog with a fever?
How do you know your dog's got a fever?
You're missing the point.
Oh.
Mustard's the only thing you put on a hot dog.
Oh, a hot dog. Oh, never mind.
Phil, you killed me. Let's see. Rich A. Hi from Warminster, Pennsylvania. 71 and partly sunny. Some rain tonight. Wow. Well, we had one of our followers left. I think they left Saturday and went back to Michigan. And it was like 43 when they got there. And I thought, oh my gosh. So that would make me turn around real quick. Oh, Jerry said the lifestyle visits are in Well Point. Okay. I knew they were down that direction now, but I didn't know where. And I even seen a really nice house for sale down there. I don't know, it was down there near you, Jerry, but it was down in that area. Okay, Frank says, Aloha ketchup. That tomato taste beats mustard 24/7. Take that, Chicago Bears. They're moving south in Michigan. Okay, now we're gonna get a debate here on mustard or ketchup.
There's an old rule about that. Ketchup on hamburgers, mustard on hot dogs. You never put ketchup on hot dog. Now, I'm not saying that's a stand fast rule. I'm just saying that's an old baseball wives' tale thing back in the day.
Yeah.
When the guy used to walk around with the peanuts and the hot dogs on around his waist, and he'd throw them. That if you needed any condiments, he only had one thing, and that was mustard. There was nothing else.
Oh, and Jerry says they're building the new lifestyle places in. They're building new ones at Eastport now. Well, I said, I don't think they're using them yet, but they're building them.
Thought they already had them down there.
No, he says they're in Well Point right now, but they're building them down in Eastport. So.
Same place.
Tammy Ferguson said, hello, Skip, Sue, and Buddy. Well, hello, Tammy. We missed you yesterday. Frank wants to know if we're still having a drought in Florida. How are Florida's favorite two people and Buddy? We're doing pretty good, Frank. And I said, we've had a busy week. And I said, I didn't even have my notes ready today because I just I haven't really had time to read the paper. So, and yeah, we're still having a drought. Now, they got a lot more rain, I think, further north of us. They got a lot more rain. Some places got 3 and 4 inches yesterday. I mean,
Well,
we got to get
I
good.
think we got 3 or 4 inches yesterday.
Did we get that much? I know it was a good
Yes.
soaking, but
There was water running between the houses.
yeah. Oh, and C. Fryer said, "What's your opinion about enclosing a lanai? Is it worth the cost?"
Depends on what your situation is. Our situation was, whenever it would rain and the wind would blow, for some reason, the wind blows the rain through our lanai all the way up to our sliding doors that comes into the house. The lanai just got wet. And then once it dries out, the rainwater's dirty, and it leaves a dust everywhere. And we have to clean the lanai, all that kind of stuff. And we just got tired of it. And then one day I just said, why don't we just get these sliding glass doors? I seen them somewhere, and I thought it was a good idea. And so we did. And I can't say I regret it. You can open them and shut them and do what you want to.
Yeah, and it.
And if you're going to air condition your lanai, it's good to enclose it.
It makes it's extra space, And I said these houses don't have a lot of extra space, and you can't put outbuildings out here, and so, it just gives you a little bit of extra space. And I said when you enclose them, you've got more options of what you can put out there, and we've got the floor is painted, the cement is painted, and Romaldo did a heck of a job painting back there, and I said it's another room, so I think it's well worth it. It kept a lot of the cleaning down, and just like now, I have the doors open in the living room because we don't have a mini split out there, so I've got the doors open in the living room to kind of let some of the air out there because I thought we was going to have to do the show out there, so it kind of keeps it cooler when I open those doors, but I would not want to do that for every day because I don't want to tax the air conditioner we have. And eventually we'll get that mini split in, but right now it's not been a big priority. We've had other things to do, so. But yeah, I think it's well worth it. That's just our opinion. I think it was very well worth it.
The only question you have to ask yourself, I noticed that Brad, when we had the Patreon lunch over there, his lanai is enclosed also. And he got the same thing I got, ceiling to floor, sliding doors with screens, of course. And he got the double pane glass, where you have a glass on the outside and one on the inside, just like your windows do. And those are a much better way of insulating the lanai area. Yeah. But the cost is, you would think just double, but the last time I got a price on that, it was like 2.5 times the sliding doors with single pane glass. I'd like to have double pane myself, but I don't know. When you're on a budget, you have to stop and think. The cost of air conditioning, double pane glass. How often do we actually use lanai? So we went single pane glass, which is heavy enough. Ours is guaranteed not to break up to, I believe the guarantee was 90 miles an hour, which is kind of like the very start of hurricane power winds. Double pane glass, I'm not sure what the guarantee on that is.
Okay. Hey, BJ. Billy says, before my car held $60 of gas, now it holds 120, and I didn't do anything to it. Amazing. I know. I heard some guy say that about his truck the other day, and he said, now it's costing me $173. And I said, isn't it amazing? I didn't know my tank got that much bigger. Mr. Marlin says, no ketchup, no mustard, mayonnaise on everything. See,
That's
everybody's
okay.
got their own opinion.
My oldest granddaughter, when she was littler, she would take A1 steak sauce, mix it with mayonnaise, well, Dream Whip actually, I call it mayonnaise, and then she would stir it up, and then she would dip her French fries in it.
Oh yeah. And our son did that too. He loved to dip his French fries in mayonnaise. Miracle Whip. Yeah, Miracle Whip. But Oh, Billy says Miracle Whip is mayonnaise that went bad.
Could be. I mean, it's got that kind of taste to it. I'll go along with that.
It's got. I put Miracle Whip in my cake batter.
I put it sometimes on my hamburger, along with mustard, along with onion. I can decorate a hamburger as long as there's no lettuce on it.
Yeah, well. And Frank says Coney dog stands will only put mustard on dogs. Yep.
Yeah, it was an old baseball thing years ago. Ketchup went on hamburgers, mustard went on hot dogs.
And Mr. Marlin says everything's better with butter. Now you're talking Skip's language.
Yeah, that's good. And also, to me, the big difference in how a hot dog tastes and the texture of it is how it's cooked. I've ate hot dogs 100 different ways. Sometimes in a truck stop or whatever, the hot dogs are thrown in an oven. Sometimes they microwave them. Sometimes they just put them in a pan of boiling water and boil the shit out of them. Personally, if I'm here by myself and Sue's gone and I'm cooking for myself and I feel like having a ham or a hot dog, I take the hot dog, I slice it down the middle, cut it in half, lay it out in a frying pan with butter, and I cook it that way, and then put it on not a hamburger bun, a hot dog bun, but a hamburger bun, along with whatever I want on top of that. To me, it tastes a lot better, and it's got a good texture to it. So that's how I do it.
Yeah. And I'll eat them any way they make them. I love them cold. I love them hot.
Mom would just boil them. Just boil the hell out of them.
I boil them. I put them in the microwave. Used to when I was younger, I would take the tin that your pies come in when you get them at the grocery store. They have kind of an aluminum pie pan, and I would take those and put hot dogs in them and put them under the broiler. It was like putting them on the grill. And I'd wait till I broiled them till it got that black skin on it, and those were the best for me. I don't do that much anymore because I don't eat red meat, but like I said, that was the best. I just love hot dogs.
I don't know how many people's on here that was at the Patreon lunch. I know there's a few on here. I see Laura's here. She was over there. Mm-hmm. I don't know everybody else's names here, but out of curiosity, what was your favorite food over there? Don't just say dessert. If you say dessert, that we had a lot of desserts. So which one? Out of all of them that was over there, whatever Linda made, she called it Elvis Presley surprise, I think, or something.
Jailhouse Rock.
Huh?
Yeah. Jailhouse Rock cake.
That was really good for me. Like I said, I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
But Cherry's Jubilee was okay, but it was too hot.
Yeah, it when it sits out, it melts. You got to put it in the fridge and let it harden up.
It just
yeah.
It looks like crap, but it still tastes the same.
Yeah.
And then the other dessert I had, what was it?
There was banana pudding.
Banana, yeah, it had wafers in it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah. And then some I made Buckeyes.
No idea what that is.
Well, and I said there was some that was in wrappers that had been bought, but there was some that had been homemade. And it's peanut butter mixture on the inside, and then on the outside it's covered with chocolate. And I said, that's a Buckeye.
Oh, I saw those.
And those are so good.
They were too sweet for me.
And that's unreal because I know how you like sweet. I can't believe it. Those are too sweet.
Man, that stuff was it was really good, but boy, it's like, whoo.
Yeah, I can only eat a bite at a time. So, Joseph Smith said the wife's car takes premium gas at $5.65 a gallon. Wow, she needs a golf cart.
Where's that?
Yeah, well, he didn't say where he's at, but it's premium gas, $5.65.
Oh, well, I know California's up there.
Yeah,
but California's always up there. That shouldn't be a surprise to anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw on some RV channel that I watched, or I think it was in California. I'm pretty sure it was. Had to be. He bought diesel fuel somewhere in the southern part of California, and I don't know exactly where. Paid $8 a gallon.
$8 or something. I seen that. Yeah. Wow. Jared wants to know where was the best food you found on the road as a trucker.
Nowhere.
Nowhere.
It's all truck stops, man. Truck stop food. And back in the day, that's where we had to go. That's the only place where you could park. And, truck stops are truck stops. Then they started the buffet thing. Everybody started going to the buffets. I went to the buffets because you could kind of look at the food and pick out what you want to eat and that kind of thing. But as years went by, I just kind of lost the taste of not just one buffet, but all of them. Even though we went, where did we go the other day? And it was a buffet, and I haven't been to
Golden Corral. I couldn't believe it. You went
yeah,
there.
Golden Corral. I've never been there before. They've had this Golden Corral up there at the shopping center forever. And Golden Corral in Indiana is like a great place to go. And I used to go there. But I just kind of lost my taste for buffet food. And anyway, we was running around. I said, let's just go to Golden Corral. So we went in there and we ate. And I don't even remember what I ate. But
You
it
ate
must have been okay.
a lot, so yeah. Let's see. Jennifer Mack says the camera's a bit off center.
What kind of plane is that flies that slow?
Want to take a pictures?
It looks like it's got something hanging off the front of it.
Well, like I said, it could be, you might be moving something, or like I said, it could be taking pictures for Amazon or, GPS, that kind of thing. No, they go through all the time. Okay.
Frank said the warm peach cobbler with a scoop of vanilla ice cream. Was there a peach cobbler over there?
I don't know. I don't think so.
We'll say if there was, I missed it. There was a lot of food.
Yeah.
We had like 3 or 4 tables of food.
Yeah, and Somewhere in the Sun says, hello, all Patreon lunch was wonderful, all of the food. Yes. And I said, it's one time I could say I was full. And I said, I didn't eat the meat, but they had so many casseroles and salads and things like that. Oh, I was in hog heaven.
Well, I like to do the Patreon lunches because it gives them a chance to, we can talk to them face to face. They can give suggestions or comments, what are you doing?
He sees something. He's got a gecko.
There's nothing over here.
Joseph Smith said, I would think that boiling hot dogs might take some of the sodium out. Well, it might. I don't know. And I like them cold, so, I'm not the person to ask.
That's disgusting.
And Skip says it's disgusting, but, I was raised on them. I love them. So,
Yeah.
And it might. I said, when you boil them like that, it might take some of the bad stuff out. I don't know.
What? Boil them in hot water?
Uh-huh.
Mom just always did it. I think Mom did it because it was just easy. Pan of water, put it on the stove, throw half a dozen hot dogs in it. There you go.
Yeah. Joseph Smith says Buckeyes live in Ohio. Yeah, well, yeah, we know about the Ohio Buckeyes, but yeah, they said they had some that had been
They had a
store-bought that
candy,
were
and
wrapped.
that's what the name of them was, Buckeyes.
Yeah, but, Ohio State, in Ohio State, the Buckeyes? I think so.
Well,
Not sure.
usually they had, if I remember right, they had a sports team that was called the Buckeyes. I don't remember, basketball or something.
And Somewhere in the Sun said the people were the best part. Yes, we have some wonderful people. I'm telling you, and you would expect with as many people as we have watching and carrying on with us that there'd be a ring around the bunch. But so far we haven't met any. We've met some wonderful people.
What are you growling at, buddy? There's nothing. Oh, I see it.
People
now.
make fun of
I see it now.
Skip and the way he talks about New York and New Jersey, and I got to tell you, Brad and Marcia, we were in their house and they're from that New York area, one of the islands.
They're from New York.
Yeah, I can't never get the island right, but anyhow, that's where they're from. And
Long Island.
is it Long Island or Staten
I don't
Island?
know where they're from. They're all from New York.
But they're wonderful people. Like I said, we've never met a bad person out of the bunch, so we love it when we get to.
I didn't do
put
any
a name to
video,
a
but I
face.
told him I wanted to see a Superman collection. Well, let me tell you, the Superman collection is just part of it.
Yeah.
He's got collections of this and that and everything else. And when we went out to the garage for something, I forget what we went out in the garage for. And then he's got a golf cart garage. And that whole side of the garage over there where the golf cart normally would sit is full of more collection of stuff all over the wall. He's got a lot of stuff.
He does. He does. Like I said, in the line of work that he was in, he was able to to get a lot of.
So
the,
there's a guy right there. I said, you got to have a reason to buy the house you want. So you got to really take your time, find one. He found this one here. And I said, man, it's a good thing you found this house here with all these shelves in the living room and stuff. They're built in and everything. That way you have a place to put your collection. He said, that's why I bought the house.
Yeah. Yeah, and I said, because that, you know, the whole end wall of their living room is this big built-in cabinets and shelves and everything. And like I said, he's got his Beatles collection, he's got his Superman collection. He's even got a hoverboard from, oh, what was the movie? You know, you all know what I mean. I can't think of the name of it now, but he's got a hoverboard from that, and like I said, he's got quite the collection. So. Rich A says, I have an enclosed porch with 6 sets of sliding glass doors. I was trimming with weed whacker, and a tiny stone kicked up and shattered double pane glass. $1,200 to replace one glass double pane. Yeah, the double panes, they're pretty expensive.
Well, I think it gets it's a little bit more than just replacing the glass. They're gassed.
Yeah.
So you got to put the seal in. And then in order to get one glass out, maybe you got to take both of them out. I don't know. I don't know how they do replace them or anything like that. I just know that double panes are like these here. It's like if we lose the gas between the glasses on a cold day, hot day, whatever, you see it fog up on the corners and stuff, that means you lost your seal.
Oh, and Sherry Barnes says, hi from Spanish Springs. Hey, Sherry.
Hey, Sherry.
And Becky Forbes says, hi, Skip and Sue. Finally caught a live.
Caught a lie.
Caught a live show.
Oh.
Yeah. We think we're alive anyhow.
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah, some days it's kind of debatable. And I said, we've had a busy week, and so the mornings, just trying to get out of bed. And then I wake up early. I always woke up early. But I lay there and think, I don't want to get up. You know, it's kind of like being in the shower after a long day, and you just want to stand there in the shower forever. That's kind of how I was about getting up this morning. I just didn't want to get up. And I know Buddy wasn't going to let me stay there.
Yeah,
but
he'd have to go out and pee.
Yeah, well, and I said, we got up later than what we usually do, but let's see. Southern Susan says, Skip, glad you enjoyed the banana pudding. I made it a true Southern classic dessert.
Yeah.
It was very, very good. But like everything there was so good, and it was just, like I said, if you took a little bit of everything, you still couldn't get through it all, I don't think. Because I said we had 39 people.
Yeah, you got to remember, like from my Patreon lunch thing, it's not about the Patreon lunch really, but it is and it ain't. Everybody on there is from someplace different.
Yeah.
All the way from Puerto Rico to California to Hawaii, and they all have their special little things that they used to make where they came from. So that's usually what they will cook or whatever and bring to it. So we get a chance to taste foods from all around.
Yeah, and it was good. That's all I could say. Let's see. Frank says
we ought to make our next Patreon lunch somewhere here. I don't care where, and have it a chili cook-off or a chili potluck thing. Everybody brings their own chili.
And we could do that.
Yeah, because everybody makes chili different.
Yeah, but I don't think we want to do that in 100-degree weather. So.
I'll do it whenever I feel like it.
Okay, you do it whatever you feel like it. You know, isn't that a winter food?
That's what Gene says. That's
Yeah.
winter food. Meatloaf is winter food.
Yeah. Hey, Gene, I hope you're watching. Hope you had a great Mother's Day. I didn't call you, and it was my bad. I said just got too busy and forgot about it until it was too late to call you. So, hope you're doing well. Frank says, isn't diesel fuel a byproduct of gasoline? Why does it cost more?
Well, you know, there's been an argument about that for many, many, many years, and he's exactly right. Years ago, when I first got my semi-truck, I was buying diesel fuel for my semi-truck for around 36 cents a gallon, when gas was $1 a gallon, I think, give or take, and it was a byproduct, but it was dirty looking. If you'll notice that today, diesel fuel now almost looks like kerosene, clear, and you don't see trucks in the middle of winter when it's very, very cold froze up on the side of the road. So they got chemicals in it. It's been refined. It's been, you know, treated. Back in my day, we carried a case of fuel filters in a side box and torches and all kinds of stuff because we knew he was going to freeze up. It just happens in the wintertime, and you just don't see that much anymore.
Well, he's wondering if it's because of taxes.
Well, taxes has a lot to do with it. There's no doubt, especially in California, your land of taxes. But diesel fuel has changed a lot over the years.
Oh, and Southern Susan says Kevin's barbecue was delicious. Oh, honey, we've had Kevin's cooking several times now, and I'm telling you, Kevin and Karen they're the cooks. They're just so good at it. And his pulled pork and his ribs, and I don't eat that kind of stuff. When we went for Christmas dinner, we went over for Christmas dinner, and he had prime rib. Well, like I said, I don't eat red meat, but I ate that prime rib. It just looked too good. I just couldn't turn it down. So let's see.
Also, just so you guys know, I'll say it now, not that I'm trying to promote anything, but Monday I'm going to go on Ira Miller's live show. I don't know why. I don't know what we're going to talk about because he talks real estate stuff. I pretty much don't. So I thought I'd go to McDonald's or somewhere and buy dinner, drag it over to his office.
And you know what he said, if you do that,
Well,
what not to put on it.
all I know is the email that his secretary sent me. She didn't say anything about not putting anything.
Okay. Well, he told you before when you was talking about it, he said, if you bring me McDonald's, don't put onions on it.
Was it onions?
I think.
Okay.
I think it was onion. But yeah.
Well, I don't know if I'm going to McDonald's. I'm just saying something like that. Something quick, something easy I can grab. Because I've never been to his real estate office. I know about where it is. She sent me an address to put on my GPS. But then there's a long explanation after it. I feel like I'm going to go to a mountain somewhere and try to find this right cave. Yeah,
It's not that far.
I know, but she said go around to the back of the building because the front will be locked and come up the stairs and go through this door. And it's just,
Oh, okay. And Frank says, yes, Ohio State is the Buckeyes. I thought it was, but I wasn't sure. I love to watch the band, the Ohio State band. They've got a couple videos on YouTube. Super band, I'm telling you. I really, really love them. Becky Ford says, I ate a lot of cold hot dogs as a kid. I did too. Like I said, I grew up on them. And I said, my dad, that was my favorite thing was we'd go to SS Kresge's on the weekends and I'd get a foot-long hot dog and a cherry phosphate every Saturday. So, let's see, Sherry Barnes says, does anybody know if it is legal to cross rolling acres in a golf cart?
no, you can't cross rolling acres in a golf cart nowhere. That's Lady Lake. That's not part of the villages. So it's a Lady Lake rule, not a villages rule. And I think you have to double check. I'd call the Lady Lake Police Department. But I know you can't go down that road, you can't cross that road because sometimes during the snowbird season, you'll see the Lady Lake cops sitting up there by the recreation center, the campground. What's it called? Recreation Plantation. He sits up there and he monitors that road because the people over on the campground over there, they're known for going across the road over there and going down that one golf cart path that takes you over to Spanish Springs.
Yeah.
I'd call just to double check.
Yeah, but as far as we know, no, it's in any road that's over 20 mile an hour. Is it 30?
I think it's 30
35?
or 35.
Yeah, any road that's over 35 mile an hour, you can't cross with a golf cart. Now, those new neighborhoods they're putting on down the road there. Now, I don't know if they've got special allowance for that or not, where Crestwinds is in that other new housing addition. But there isn't anything on the other side, so I don't think so. Let's see. Someone says also a big thanks to Brad and Marcia, have fabulous hosts. They were wonderful, and like I said, they were leaving to go back up home yesterday, and so for them to have all of us in on Saturday, and like I said, that was a bunch, knowing that they had all that to deal with, and then I went. Sunday, I took Buddy over there because Marcia wanted to see Buddy, and I said Skip left some stuff, so I took Buddy over there and let her play with Buddy a little bit, and he just kind of made himself at home. Back to the Future, that's who had yeah, that's right, Jerry. They had the hoverboards. Becky Forbes says all my doctor's appointments have been on Wednesdays lately. would have had one today, but I
Good
canceled
God,
it.
Hawaiian spam. That don't even sound good.
You know, Hawaii's big for spam, and I think it's because of the military bases.
My
But
dad liked spam.
I
Spam
like fried spam.
he'd fry it and put it on bread with butter, and it was like a spam sandwich.
Yeah, I'd use it on my eggs. You know, fried spam and eggs.
I don't think so.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I ate a lot of that. Let's see. Brad says, hi, Skip and Sue. Greetings from Bucky's in Florence, South Carolina. Oh, you made it to another Bucky's. Hey, Brad, I seen the post where you were at Brunswick, Georgia. We love Brunswick, Georgia. And you was at Bucky's there. I didn't know they had a Bucky's there. Let's see.
I just got a text from Jose. Oh, no, it's a Facebook thing.
Okay.
And, of course, it's in Spanish. He's a
let's see.
pretend to be an American.
Oh, and Red Shay says, I will not miss that show, Skip, with Ira.
Oh,
I'm assuming that's what he means.
hey, it ain't like I got a script mailed to me. I'm going over there and I'm just going to wing it. You know,
Yeah.
kind of like what we do here.
Okay, that's what, Frank said about the hot dogs. Chili cook-off with dogs cooked on a grill. Bring your own condiments. That's Hawaiian spam.
Sounds good to me, but Hawaiian spam.
That's what he called the dogs.
Oh, is
on
that
the
what?
grill.
Oh, that's what he's calling it.
Yeah. Yeah, and Becky says his office in the back of the building. I've been there. There's an elevator, too. And Joseph Smith says, in my experience, women tend to give more detailed directions. Yes, they do. It's not, you go down to the orange house and turn left. Or, like I said, the north, south, east, and west thing gets me.
That's a farmer doing that.
Yeah, well, like I said, when you give directions, it's...
Farmers. Farmers are north, south, east, and west.
Yeah.
Everything they do. We go north about 1.2 miles until you see the big green barn. Then you head west.
I remember your cousin giving us directions in, was it Kentucky? In the middle of Kentucky, and when we're following these directions and the road ends and it's something else. But yeah, I think women give more detailed directions. We think of you as training a kid. When you're training a kid. Is that BJ?
Huh?
Is that BJ?
I don't know.
But if you're telling a kid how to find something, you're very, very detailed about it, and that's what I do when I give men directions. I think of it as telling a kid. Let's see. Well, what's in the news today? Anything interesting?
I really didn't see too much news this morning. I was too busy trying to get the daily news done for Patreon.
Well, like I said, I haven't even sit down to watch the news today, so I couldn't tell you what's going on. I flipped through my phone, and they have so many details on my phone, and you never know if it's true or not. So don't bring up too many of those. Florence Keenan says, hello there, Skip and Sue and Buddy. Enjoy the show. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the show. Like I said, we don't have we don't have a list of things that we want to talk about. Maybe we should, because sometimes we come up with dead air. But we don't. We usually go by what you guys decide.
The
What you
big
guys want to
topic
know.
today in the villages around here is up north, not here. District 1, 2, 3, and 4, I think, maybe 5, I'm not sure. They're complaining a lot about their filthy, dirty drinking water because guys are having their new filters put in their household filtering system. If it's what I've got 3 filters, and it filters everything out, which we don't have that much trouble here anyway. But they're saying a month later, they're taking the filters out and they're black.
Yeah.
There's something in the water and they want to know what it is. And so that's a big deal up there. So I guess people up there are just voluntarily saying, we can't drink this water. Well, my response to that is the water shouldn't look like that. It shouldn't. And there's a problem somewhere and I need to get it dealt with. But my response to that is what do you care? You don't drink water out of the fountain anyway. And people ain't kidding nobody. Everybody here drinks water, bottled water. Everybody does. I have never seen anybody around here drink water out of the kitchen sink.
Oh my gosh. You cook with water out of your sink all
That's
the time.
not drinking
I don't use
it. That's
bottled
cooking
water.
with it. That's not drinking it.
We-
When we get water to a boiling temperature, it kills everything that's in there. So I'm not worried about it so much. But
If your mashed
anyway.
potatoes are green,
Huh?
I said, if your mashed potatoes are green, you're not going to eat them. So, you know,
What's mashed potatoes got to do with it?
it makes a difference. If the water's bad, it's bad, whether they're drinking it or not. You use it for everything. I wash my face. I
You don't
wash
see
my
anything.
clothes.
You don't see anything. It looks clear. It's just the filters are getting black. So there's something wrong. That could be mold in the pipes. I don't know what that is.
Yeah. I'd seriously have it looked into. Well, we have Nova filters, and they're wonderful people. If you guys ain't got a Nova filter, talk to those guys. It'll
Brad and his dad, they're
Yeah.
they're residents here too. I know his dad is. I'm not sure about Brad. I assume Brad is, but I don't know.
but it'll help ease your mind if that's a worry for you. And
We had
and I
him on
didn't,
our W&L show when we did it, and he was telling you how you can get your water tested to find out exactly what is in it. Is it safe to drink? All this kinds of stuff, absolutely free. He said the Sumter County water, whatever it was around here, he said where it was at and all this and that. You just take a sample in there, and then within I don't know, a couple of days, I suppose, they get back with you by email, probably letting you know what's the results of the testing of your water was.
Yeah. And Frank says Kentucky. They say down yonder. Everything is down yonder. Yeah. Well, you know we're just over the line from Kentucky, where we come from, and so we don't say down yonder, but pretty close. All those. All those hillbilly colloquialisms is, you know, we're very bad about, like wash. Yeah, make fun of us, Jerry. Wash. That kind of thing is. I said that's the dialect where we come from, so we don't worry about it. People know what we're talking about. So, let's see. Joseph Smith says, I pretty much stopped watching television. I enjoy YouTube videos much more. I have found the different videos is what I like about YouTube. I mean, you know, when you go to the TV, right now I'm binge watching Grey's Anatomy because there's nothing on TV that interests me. I mean, there just hasn't been anything. I've watched a few. I watched 60 Minutes and Jane Pauley on the CBS Sunday morning. But other than that, you know, the regular shows, there's just nothing that interests me anymore. And so I go to YouTube because I can find any subject. You know, I've watched the graveyard thing, different graveyards, and I said, we're big on graveyards because there's so much history in them. There really is. And then people that travel. We've watched people travel from different countries over the United States and, you know, some of the thing. And I run into a couple guys, and I think they're from Canada, but I'm not sure. But they're from out of the country, and they come and give their ideas on some of the things we do in the United States compared to where they come from. And it's hilarious sometimes. I think it's Jacob and Josh or something like that. I haven't watched it for a while, but they're, you know, if you ever run across it, they're very, very funny. And then I watched a show where young couple, they bought an old school bus and outfitted it as a motorhome and had it brought over here, I think from Germany, had it brought to the States. And they come in on the East Coast and they traveled all the way to the West Coast and up into Alaska and up into Canada, and then turned around and went back south through Mexico and, you know, that direction. It was very, very interesting, and they had their dog with them. And then I said it was really interesting to see the different, when they go from one country to another, you know, they have checkpoints that do this or do that. It's very interesting on how they treated the dog when they went towards Alaska and how they treated the dog when they went across the Mexican border. And I really like that stuff. And I said, then documentaries on the Goodyear people, the Edison Ford, just, you know, some of the documentaries are just fantastic. And if you've never been to the Edison Ford Museum or the household place down there, that's a trip. I mean, that's something you really, really got to see. I enjoyed that so much. The houses, the workshops, the cars.
Taking a ride in the very first electric boat.
Yeah, yeah. It's just really, I think it's just a wonderful trip. Touristy, but what the heck. Some of the plants that they had in the garden, like I said, they had some plants there that was what they used to do experiments to come up for the first rubber. And some of those plants are unreal. I mean, you just never see them anywhere around here. They're from foreign countries, but they've got a whole garden full of them there. But yeah, it's really a sight to see, I think. Let's see. Jerry Bell said, I thought the big deal was the hospital and the large commercial district at 470 and Turnpike.
You're talking about
is a
the
big
new
deal.
Advent Hospital?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're, it's not going to be done or open or start building something like 2027, but
Yeah, it won't be done until the
it's been
30,
approved. It's been
2030.
approved.
Yeah, but it's been improved. It's going to not only going to be a hospital, but there'll be a whole shopping area there, and it'll be right off of the interstate. But there'll be a whole shopping area there, and so they have a lot more stores, things like that. It'll be something to watch if we're still around. Like I said, not supposed to be completed. The whole thing's not supposed to be completed till 2030. So yes, I'd love to see it if we're still around. But yeah, that is a big deal. Let me see. Oh yeah, Jerry Bell says, Sue, would you say the food at the Patreon lunch was 2 forks up? Yes, sir. 2 forks up. Yeah, like I said, those, the food there was just so excellent. And we are going to come up with a different solution to our crowding problem because we're getting more and more people. And more people are moving down here. And so I think, our dinners are going to be bigger. So we are going to have to come up with a better solution than somebody's house. Because, I don't know how much bigger we can go with houses. but for comfort's sake, yeah, we are going to come up with another solution. But we'll figure it out. And like I said, along the way, we'll still do lunches with people and stuff like that, meet somebody somewhere. So it doesn't always have to be a Patriot lunch. But let's see. Oh, yeah, and Jerry, I'm going down to see Deb tomorrow. Going down to say hey. And like I said, we haven't got together for a couple months now, and she's got some surgery that she's going to have done. So I'm going to go say hey before she gets her surgery done. So, oh, and he put up the 2 Forks Up playlist. Thank you. Carol Apostle says, Sue, the YouTube is Josh and Jake from the UK. They're awesome. They did a lot of videos about Michigan. That's it. Josh and Jace, they are so funny sometimes. And I said, the things that they see, it's just, it's the normal everyday thing that we're used to, that they're not. And so sometimes it gets really hilarious. And Sherry Barnes wants to know if the hospital is going to have a trauma center. I don't know that. I would like to see them get a trauma center here somewhere, but I don't know that for
That hasn't been announced because I had the same question.
Yeah, hadn't been announced yet, so that we know.
Because I think in order to be a trauma center, there's other things that goes along with that you have to have in order to be declared a trauma center.
Yeah.
Like I think you have to have a helipad. That's just one.
Yeah, and we have one at Spanish Springs.
But it's got to be at the hospital.
Yeah. And then what it is.
They haven't announced any of that, so I'll let you know in the news when I find out.
Yeah. Okay, and BJ liked Breaking Bad on Netflix and Better Call Saul. And they were so funny and well written. They were, and they won all kinds of awards. Just because they were a different topic than what you're used to seeing on TV. It was good. And Jerry says, have the Patreon lunch at a rec center. Well, that works, Jerry.
We've done that before.
We've done it before. And the thing is, anybody that doesn't live in the villages can't go there.
Yeah.
They have to have a pass.
Well, they don't have to have a pass. We got people in the last time. We got Pineapples in we had a rec center. He's not a resident here.
But we had him down.
You have to go through a process to get him in, and
yeah.
I don't know if I want to do that again.
Yeah, and I said, if there's very many of them, I don't think we could do it. So
I simply say, I've always said, for a simple Patreon lunch, get together, have a good time, stay as long as you want, drink as much as you want. Country clubs, that's what they're here for. They're open to the public. Anybody can go. and you know, they can handle. You got 40 people showing up, they can handle it.
There's just a large problem with the country clubs because if it's a carry-in, they don't want you carrying your food in.
I didn't say we were going to carry in. So we go to the country club.
I went, okay, it's just very expensive.
I don't know where it's any more expensive than anywhere else we went with Patreon lunch.
Okay. Kathy Plum said the food at the party was amazing. It looked like a buffet on the cruise. Yeah, it was kind of like that, yes. I mean, you can't decide what you want next. And Judy P. said Jekyll Island has a historical section where all the wealthy people have homes. Just before they traveled to Florida was available. Yeah, and I said we went to Jekyll Island, and what's the other one? There's another island there, and I can't remember. But beautiful area. Skip used to work with a guy that lives there in Brunswick. And I said he kind of took us around and showed us there was a seafood place that he took us to. And it was out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it seemed like we drove forever through the weeds. But oh my gosh, the food. I mean, it was unbelievable. Seafood. But yeah. But now he's made it to North Carolina, Judy. And I didn't know there was a Buc-ee's there, but they've been putting in a lot of them. I heard him say they're going to put 2 more in Indiana. So the way they've got them now, we can get all the way up to Indiana just by stopping at Buc-ee's.
Yeah, I can.
Getting our fuel at Buc-ee's. So.
But when I go to leave Indiana, I got to get gas somewhere to get back to the next Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
There was no Buc-ee's around Indiana. And the problem with Indiana is, just like every other city, is if you've got a big motorhome of some kind or an RV that you're towing behind a pickup or whatever, is finding a gas station that's got a parking lot between the gas pumps and the main store to be able to get in and get out, because people just park in the way, they won't move. It's just unbelievably incompetent how you can get in a gas station, but then you can't get out.
Yeah, but they don't put that kind of thought in. That's why we liked Buc-ee's so much, because of the room, the room that they give you to get in and get out. And you know, they're terribly populated. I mean, there's all kinds of people in there. They don't allow trucks other than the ones that's filling up their fuel tanks. But still, there are so many cars and everything in there because it's become a destination now. It's not just a gas station; it's a destination. And I seen an advertisement yesterday or somewhere where they were putting in a Wally's. And now I don't know anything about a Wally's, but I heard somebody say, you know, that they had a lot of them in Michigan, and they were kind of like Buc-ee's. But I'm kind of curious, you know, do they have the 120 pumps or, you know? But I guess they had.
Just like Wawa, the Wawas here are really not made for RVs or anything like that. But if you get out west, like around, say, Oklahoma, Kansas and west, Kansas City, and west, there are some Wawas out there that are huge, but they're not everywhere.
Well, and
just like Buc-ee's. When we were at Rockport, driving around the Rockport area, I forget what we were doing, looking at stuff, we found 2 or 3 Buc-ee's that were in town that were just small little gas stations.
Yeah. But I mean, have you ever been to a Wally's?
No.
Yeah, well, like I said, I hadn't either, but like I said, they said they have them in Michigan, and they're kind of like a Buc-ee's. They're a lot of gas pumps. They got food inside, stuff like that.
It ain't about the gas pumps and how many, or the food or any of that. It's about the space between the gas pumps and the store, because they always have cars that park right in front of the store.
Yeah.
Well, that makes the space to get out of a gas pump to turn left or turn right if you're towing a car like we do, and it's restrictive.
Yeah.
So, and that's the thing, is getting in and getting out. But racetrack is another one. I've seen racetracks up and down the highway between here and, let's say, Atlanta, Georgia, that I could easily get in and out of. But generally speaking, their gas prices are a little higher. And there's another gas station up there. Where was that gas station? I don't even remember what it was. We went in there, and then next to it was a parking spot for buses and things like that. And I said, I'll have to remember this because I can always park over here.
I don't know. I'd have to go through my notes because I don't remember. Yeah.
There's a few around, but Buc-ee's is one of them that if you just see a Buc-ee sign, you know I can get in and out there.
Yeah. But just like, you know, Joe Smith said, the Buc-ee's in Richmond, Kentucky is a zoo getting in and out. And it is. But like I said, still, once you get in there, you get your gas and you can get out, and there's a place you can park around the edges where if you want to go in the store. And I don't know if you all seen, Skip did a video once when we was in Bucky's, and the guy in front of us, after he got his gas, he went in the store.
Who's that?
And then Jose. He went in the store and then he come out and he opened the back of the hatchback and changed his kid's diaper. And we're sitting there waiting to leave. We can't get around him. And he's doing all this stuff, and we can't get
At
out.
the gas pump.
Yeah,
I got a
gas
video of it. I couldn't believe the guy was that stupid,
Yeah.
and I couldn't go anywhere.
What's going on with you?
Hey, there's Buddy's Jose. Hey, Jose.
Hello.
You got him.
I got him.
Oh,
Buddy
yeah.
loves Jose.
Fully got him.
Yeah.
I got the dog. Oh my God. I finished with the dental.
Where you been?
The dentist. They get it all done.
What'd you go down there for?
Looks
No,
good.
I'm doing the exam.
Are you doing the implant?
No.
No?
No. I'm not that happy with the one I have, and then this is in the front. I'm gonna.
Always something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no idea how much juice is in that.
You just pull the
One of them's
chair
full
out
of
of
charge, and the other one I don't know.
I'd rather be next to Susan.
Well, it's on there. You can see it if you get it on there.
Let me see.
No, right here in front. Right here in front.
What?
Right there in front.
I'm looking at the screen to see if I'm in the shot.
Oh, we don't care if you're in the shop.
Well, you are not even in the shot.
I'm not.
He is, but not
Holy
here, but not
crap.
in there.
Hey, buddy, you wanna eat the mic? Let's see how it sounds. Relax. Hold on, brother.
Yeah, I can't move over it.
You know, I'm not a super fan of dental.
Oh God, nobody likes a dentist.
Yeah, but
Whoop.
it's all right. But I had to do it because it's the annual thing. The what do you mean? Once a year checkup.
Oh yeah.
Trying to find my seat. Where's my seat?
Oh, and Tybee Island, that's the other one. Yeah, Judy, Tybee Island. We went to both islands, beautiful places. And I know that that the
Sorry, everybody.
Some of the-
I'll get it here in a
I think
minute.
I had it on my phone. Maybe I was.
Is everything in there now?
That's what she said.
just about. And I said, be half of you.
Is my seat?
Yeah.
Well, I'm delayed like 1 minute, so I don't know.
Sit down so I can see.
Maybe I'll just need to share over a little bit.
I'm still walking into this house in my video. Like,
Yeah, mine's kind of on a delay too. There you go.
there,
yeah,
we
now
are all.
yeah,
we
we're
are
all here.
We are all.
So, okay.
Am I in there?
Yes, but do not
I
count.
know how you are.
We don't care about you.
Yeah, we don't want to listen to him anyhow, do we?
We need a better video. But let me ask you this: what are you bitching about black water? You don't like black water? You only drink white water?
It all depends on what kind of black water it is.
I live in District -1, not even 1. You know, I heard the news, but we had no filter, and the guy came, I don't know, 6 months ago, and he basically said, you are, you know, what you call it, like in the limit, like the filters are dirty. I mean, that's what they do,
Yeah.
but it wasn't like, oh my God, this is like weird.
Well, and I I don't know if it's just certain areas.
Maybe
like
it is.
he said 2, 3, and 4 or something like that. I heard 11. So, you know,
I
it's
can
just
tell you
certain people's
this.
having a problem with it.
What's the company? Is your company water down here, Jacobs? It's the same company, Jacobs?
Now,
Jacobs
Jacob's
is
Sanitation.
here, yeah.
Or,
They're
no.
the trash.
They do my water. The guy with the little scanner in a golf cart scanning the meters. It says Jacobs on the.
Oh, okay.
I did notice more frequent. They have a pickup truck. They do testing, and I locked my water because they were leaving it on. And the guy got frustrated. He said, "Don't test over some other place." But I noticed the testing pickup truck more and more and more. Come here, more and more around home.
Okay.
Are you gonna bark to FedEx?
Oh, yeah. We're going to
Is that your buddy? He's gonna stop here. That's the worst part.
Yeah.
Oh no. No FedEx barking? Uh-oh. Where's your phone?
I kind of a delayed reaction.
He was like, what's that?
Yeah.
He's overheated.
You know, that's the thing that I noticed about most
Buddy, are
of
you over here?
delivery trucks.
There's water
UPS
down
ain't
here.
that way. The FedEx and all of them,
Why?
the drivers uses their cell phones for GPS to go around.
Well, in Amazon, when I used to work there, we had an application called the Rabbit. It's just You know who made the actual? It looks like a phone, but it wasn't. You know the company CAT, the one with the building equipment. They made the little device because it was like you drop it, that kind of thing. But it was a GPS based. And now, the app detected if you had it in your hand. We had a little cradle that we're supposed to leave around while driving. You pick it up, and it's in your hand. The app detected that you did that, and it gives you a warning. Like, Amazon doesn't play around when it comes to, even if you brake too hard,
It told on you.
everything.
Yeah.
And then when you finish your route, it tells you need to watch these videos. Like,
Well, and if half the stuff on the internet is true, they say that most of the new cars have that in them anyhow.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well, now
yeah.
mine, that one, it's not like that. If you're driving, it won't allow you to type or stuff like
Yeah,
that.
buddy, be still.
No, it's because the mic. It was leaking the mic. You leaking the mic?
Okay. Joe Smith said we took our granddaughter to Tybee Island 2 years ago. It's a great place for a few days. It is. It's a beautiful area. Love the water. It's just a nice area there. And they had was it a turtle rescue or something like that there that we went, and that was kind of fascinating.
For turtles?
Yeah.
Sea turtles.
Sea turtles.
Oh, yeah. You know, in Puerto Rico, we had those, when they do the egg, like, and they go on the sand and they lay out the deck, and there's people that immediately start marking the nest.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah.
they put signs because the cars, the lights at night, and so they put signs, don't put your high beams or whatever, because the little turtles go the opposite way.
Yeah, they were that way in Rockport. We went down there and visited.
Yeah.
They're just very, very conscious of the wildlife, the birds,
Give me a
the
kiss.
turtles.
Give me a kiss.
They just protect them
You
really
need to get
something.
down? I don't know what you want.
Alfonso Smith says, hey guys, I was out shopping. What did I miss? Well, what'd you
Everything.
buy, Alfonso? Anything good?
Oh, man.
Frank says, Jose Coffee. How are
Me
the
and
coffee
Jose
beans from
want
Puerto
a
Rico?
couple of hamburgers and fries.
I just ate that.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
McDonald's.
God damn, what, you bring me a quarter pounder?
But I don't know what you wanted. You know, I
always
haven't-
get a quarter
because
pounder.
the problem was, I knew I was gonna go to the dentist. I usually don't eat breakfast. So she's doing her thing, and I'm going, man, I feel so hungry. Then I realized I haven't eaten, and there's a McDonald's next to the dentist. That's where I'm going. I don't care.
Okay.
I did. I thought you want to go to Scooples.
I usually get, well, you know what I get there. I just don't go there much anymore because every time I go there, you're always bitching about how long it takes me to eat
Yeah,
my
because
banana
you ordered
split.
5 pounds of ice cream.
Right.
And that's all I ever get. So if it's taking me too long,
I have an idea. We can go to Dairy Queen and you can have your little kids meal.
Yeah, I don't want-
Alfonso,
I don't
you
want
can
that
order
anymore.
coffee from Jose. You can order it by going to
Jose.coffee.
Jose.coffee, not Jose.com, Jose.coffee.
Laura Lamp says hi.
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 You know that when we left yesterday, for some reason, I mean, I know she was going the right way because I parked the same place. We couldn't find her car. Like, it was apparently some...
I don't even know what kind of car she's
She
got.
has
I'd
a-
look for the Illinois
No,
license
we
plate.
can
Oh
hear
no,
the-
she's got Florida plates now.
No, she changed it. And then
Yeah.
you can hear the beeping, but it was like, I think there's a van in between the car and she has a smaller car.
You couldn't see it.
So I said, let me stay with you until you find your car, and we found it.
Oh my gosh.
She lost her car?
No, it was just blown by a van, and we keep walking. We can hear the beep, but we can see the car.
Oh, somewhere in the sun says, hey, Jose.
And hi, that was fun.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And Jerry put the site up for him.
Thank you.
Let's see. Joseph Smith says, today's show just got 33% better.
Yeah, because his body's here.
And
He's looking
somewhere in
at-
the
he's
sun says,
looking
love
at you.
sea turtles, my favorite.
I don't know why body's looking at you. Have a. Oh, you have
He's
that
looking
little-
for, oh, you
give
want
it
your chewy?
That's why she wants that.
You want
She
your
wants
chewy?
that. Just throw it there. See what happens.
Yeah.
Come on.
I want to
You
come
want
up here
it?
to eat it.
You want it? Go ahead.
There
Oh
we go.
my
yeah,
God.
you want to come up here to eat it.
Of
It's
course.
a spot, so. Okay. I didn't give him a new one today. He didn't have that one all the way 8, so I didn't give him a new one. So.
You know, today I like proof when dentists tell me, oh, you need this. You know, I don't. To be honest, I only trust one dentist. And he retired. He's a good friend of mine here in the villages. But overall, I don't trust them. Honestly, I don't, because I don't know. So today they go, oh, you need a crown. I have a bunch of stuff done, about, oh, you have a crack or whatever. And she knows me. She knows me that I don't, most of the time I said, no, I don't care. She goes, take a picture for Jose to see it, and he makes the decision. And when she showed me the picture, oh, let's do that shit. Like, because she tells me, if you don't do it and it breaks, it's worse. Now we can save it and just put a crown and you're done. But when she showed me the picture, I'm going, I already made the appointment for Tuesday. She wanted to do it tomorrow. I said, no, leave the weekend alone. Let's do it Tuesday. Yeah, it looks really bad.
Well, I'm highly suspicious of these doctors and dentists or whoever around here myself.
It's up there with veterinarian. Like, I had dogs for years and years and years. Every time they do this stupid test, oh, we need to test for whatever. Not once, none of my dogs, they ever called me, oh, your dog needs, it's always negative because the dog is inside the home.
I know.
So you're
they
not on
kinda-
Medicare yet, are you?
No,
So you got regular insurance, or
Yes.
are you cash?
no, Maria's insurance,
Okay.
well, Centerwell, whatever, Humana.
Well, I can tell you, my theory is this: that most of these doctors here, that's why they get you to fill that paper out before they actually take you back there to see the doctor.
Yeah.
Now they know who you got, what it pays
Yeah.
for everything.
Oh, I can show you mine. It says, patient, like for that crown, it's almost $700. I already paid for it. Like, when it's stuff like that, I say, pay. I mean, I don't want to. I just want to arrive and leave. But when I saw the bill, it's almost $2,000. Like the rest is for the insurance
All right,
for one crown.
it's crazy.
Yeah, ridiculous.
It's crazy. Somebody sent me an email here years ago. They went to the Villages Hospital here, back when it was really the Villages Hospital. And I think he told me he was there for 2 or 3 nights for something. And he was looking at the bill. And the bill had him down for like so many aspirin that they brought him every 2 hours or something. And the bill showed him being charged something like, I swear to you, it's like $200 per aspirin.
Per pill?
Yeah. And I said,
Let
I think
me-
I'd contest that.
I want to clarify something. I enjoy this dental office, meaning, you know, when I know I'm not trashing them. I'm talking dental in general. I don't trust them. But I made my own. I came to the conclusion I'm not gonna just follow blind whatever they say. And this dentist, because she knows I know my friend that worked there, she goes, no, for Jose, show him this, he's gonna make the decision. She knows me already, like, don't give me this blank check, like you say, with sign here and God knows what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's the way most of them
But
are.
the office is good. Like, I like they're fast. The appointments are easy to get. I like their staff for the cleaning, for the routine part. You know, they were the one that removed my tooth.
What dentist is it?
It's down by Eastport, right?
No, across
Sawgrass?
Linda's. No, across Linda's, next to the McDonald's. Like, what's it called? That Magnolia.
Yeah.
Magnolia.
You know the McDonald's?
Right.
There's a bank, the dental office right there. I think
okay.
it's called Dental and Magnolia.
Yeah,
It's a good
Magnolia.
office, to
Is
be
there
honest.
any Puerto Ricans that work there?
No, but I can tell Mexican, they're Latins. Not the doctor. The doctor, I think, I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna say it because I'm gonna get it really wrong. Her last name is Tran, Tran, and her looks are kind of Asian. So I'm assuming somewhere.
Okay.
But I don't know from where.
Well, I know the male, Dr. Tran. I don't know the
I think that's her
female,
husband.
but Could be. Yeah, he's a.
But he's not there. He's in a different office.
Yeah,
I
he's in
think.
dermatology.
Yeah, that's her husband, I believe.
Well, Sean Paul's wife is dermatologist.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I don't
think
even know
over
her
in
name
Leesburg.
Well, I don't either, but she's over in Leesburg somewhere, I
because
think.
he's always calling her the nickname.
Dr. K.
Dr. K, right?
Yeah,
I don't
he
even
calls
know
her
her
Dr.
name
K.
because he's always
I don't
calling her
either.
Dr. K.
I
And
don't
I
even know
haven't
what
heard
office
from
he
him
works
in
at.
forever.
I talked to Sean Paul Sunday. He called me.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, this is what I mean. I can share this. So he's driving his golf cars in the middle of nowhere in Eastport, like dirt. You know, do you know what? And then at one point, I had to do a FaceTime. I need to show him something so I can see he's in the dirt. I'm like, what are you doing there? Oh, that lot is already booked. He said, I don't give a shit. Like, but he told me that he might need. I want to get this right. He has a back problem. Something happened, and I think he might need surgery. Like, something happened in his back.
I haven't heard from him
Yeah.
in forever,
Yeah.
and somebody was asking me about him the other day, and I said,
Yeah,
I,
at the-
I
at
left him a
the-
message about the Patreon lunch and didn't hear from him.
At,
So
at this dude's birthday, somebody asked me about to do hair, and I think Kevin tried to call him because he's closer with Kevin. You know, they talk a lot. but he didn't answer. And I told, I think it's somewhere under their son. What's her name?
Lexi.
Lex. That's the problem with these names on Discord. I told her that he's on Brownwood. He has a shop. He works on a shop near Brownwood.
Yeah, it's a shopping center next.
Yeah,
to
I went there once and
Yeah.
got a haircut.
Yeah.
Well, I know that barbers, and basically that's what he is.
Don't tell him that he hated.
He's
He's a hair
I know,
professional.
he's a hair, what do you call
Yeah,
him?
he's called a hair. I keep telling him, you're a barber.
Yeah, he's a barber.
Stuff.
BJ says, "Don't take that tooth out."
But I know that most
I'm
of
gonna
those
take it for
guys,
you.
most of those guys do develop health problems when they get a little older because they stand on their feet all day long.
Yeah.
So they get
I
problems.
think, I don't know if something happened, but he told me, maybe I got it wrong, but I do believe he mentioned he might need surgery. Like he's doing that kind of, what you call it, like checkup with the doctor, whatever. But whatever it is, it's not easy.
I can tell you a real quick story if you got time for it, and you do. 'Cause
Yeah, until 2.
Yeah. So my barber had him for 30 plus years in Pendleton. And even when I moved 100 miles away, when I needed a haircut, I drove to 100 miles to go back
Just
to
to
that
go to the barber.
He was my
I
barber.
did that in Puerto Rico, not 100 miles.
That's
but
the only
did
barber
that.
I had mostly my whole life, so that's where I went. I went in there one day, and he's a bullshit barber. Well, I call him bullshit barber, and I don't mean he's a bad barber. He likes to talk a lot.
Okay.
And if you know the guy, the longer you've known the guy, the more he
more he
has to
talks.
say. So
Get all the gossip.
we're standing there and we're talking. He's
It's
telling
worse than a lady salon, because lady salons are known for that
Oh, he
shit.
was worse than any of the ladies.
Yeah.
Is it my turn yet?
No, but keep going.
So I'm in there, and when he's cutting my hair, and he's starting telling me about his doctor appointment he had with some specialist in Indianapolis. There's a lot he told me before he got down there, but I'm just cutting the story short. So he gets down there, gets the guy, and they do what they do, and he goes home. So I'm standing there, or in my chair, and he's cutting my hair, and he said, before I went home, Skip, he said, told me just to go on home and not worry about things and just enjoy the rest of my life. And he says, I got to thinking about it. He said, how would you take that? Me joking around, I said, well, it sounds like he's telling you to go home and get ready to die.
The doctor said
6 weeks later, he died.
he died.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
always kind of felt bad about saying that, even though we both had a chuckle, you know.
Yeah, it was
But
a joke.
it's just kind of weird.
Yeah.
That's what I told you, that guy that I was waiting to repair my printer. He's giving me excuses. And he said, I'll be there Friday. And he doesn't show up. And I got so pissed off that I went, that mother F better be in the hospital.
Want a
And
beer?
he was.
Want a beer?
He went through
Want
a
a beer?
cliff. He
Want a
went
beer? Want a
Yeah,
beer?
why one?
I'm
One
just
is
butting
not-
in. I'm just butting in like
Just-
what you guys did a while ago when I was
just
talking.
Oh,
get
that
y'all-
you do every day.
Yeah. Welcome to your club. Love the shirt.
Huh?
Love your shirt.
You want it? I'll give it to
No,
you. Well, then you really don't love it, then,
I
do
don't
you?
love it at all.
Okay. Rester says they're currently in the pre-op area. Luann's having surgery.
Oh, I saw the pictures.
Yeah.
That's tough.
No.
That was a tough. I thought I had a tough Mother Day with the banging, making all the roof. But that was when I saw that picture. That's a tough Mother Day. Because it was a Mother Day weekend, right? When she was in the hospital. When I saw the pictures. I think
I
it was.
think so. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a tough Mother Day.
Somewhere in the sentence says, Jose, this winter I finally had to do 3 back crowns. So Price, you still have to do 2 more.
I have a bunch of. Just to give you an idea, the fillings I have, they no longer do. It's the metal ones. Now they do porcelain, I think. And my dentist friend, he told me, don't touch those. Those don't last forever. Like, don't touch them. Unless they break. But then you have to fix it. And when she saw me the picture, she said, yes, fix that. But I followed that advice. My metal ones, I don't touch them. Those last better than the porcelain ones.
Frank says using bottled water instead of bottled AP water noticeably a difference.
By the way, I always drink out of the faucet.
Yeah, restaurants probably use
I
tap
don't.
water.
That's the animal you are.
Yeah, I'm from Puerto Rico. We
Up there where you got black- you got black water
we
up
drink
there.
from a little creek.
You got black water up there.
Oh yeah, it's tasty.
Somewhere in the sense, Darren drove to his barber 98 miles each way for a decade. Now he found a new skill. He's doing his own. That's what Skip does. He does his own now.
Yeah, it looks like that.
What's that?
Using the vacuum cleaner. Remember that thing that looks like a vacuum cleaner, or you attach it to a vacuum cleaner?
That cut hair?
Remember
Flowbee.
Flowbee?
A Flowbee? Yeah.
I know something about anybody that still uses a Flowbee.
Really?
A
Oh,
professional
I know
person.
people that had it.
A
yeah.
professional? That's not a
Yeah.
professional.
I don't know if it done worth a damn, but I know people that had them.
Yeah.
If you ever watch Wayne's World, at the beginning of the show,
Oh, yeah.
you know, he's
The movie.
Yeah.
Oh, and Frank says 1,300 for a 1,300 for one tooth and filling. Says I have a PPO Humana.
I have.
Wait a minute, $1,500
13.
just to fill a tooth?
It says for
My crown is.
tooth
gotta-
and filling.
Huh?
Tooth and filling.
When you say tooth, I don't know what that means.
They need to.
That's what it
Well,
said.
that could be a tooth as an implant. A
One
Tooth.
tooth and filling.
All I know that is my number 3.
And I don't know why they don't take
What's that?
the insurance like they do with your doctor bills and stuff like that. I mean,
They do.
insurance nowhere near covers what the dentist
No.
usually does.
No,
never did.
At best, half. At
Yeah.
best.
But like I
Yeah.
said, you're
Except for the basic, like your annual check or 1 or 2 cleanings. I remember I pay either 1 or 2 because I go more often for the cleaning.
yeah.
And so I'm trying to switch it now to every 4 months. So I only pay for 1. Let's see what happens. But I usually go every 3 months.
When I don't have dental insurance, I don't have dental and eye
You don't?
because I've got regular Medicare and a supplement.
You know what's funny is I have Medicare, and then I have, well, it used to be the Village's health insurance, United Healthcare.
It's Centerwell now. You have United.
Well, yeah.
United
But do I have
Healthcare.
United Healthcare? With
Well, we
Centerwell?
have
Yes,
we
yes.
have Florida.
And on my United Healthcare, I have dental.
Yeah, we used to do that, but when Maria started to work for the Village Health, it wasn't United anymore. It was Florida Blue.
What is it now?
Well, even though they switched to Centerwell, they kept the insurance
is
for a
still
year.
Blue Cross.
So
yeah.
we had the same insurance, Florida Blue, and something Living for the RX. I can't remember the, and then Guardian for the dental part.
Yeah.
But
Nice.
I'm pretty sure next year it's gonna be something human.
Yeah, I think next year they're probably going to kick United Health out. They almost did this time.
Yeah.
And if they do, what does Centerwell offer in its place?
They will let you know.
Humana.
I want to know if they got dental. That's what I want to know.
Of course they are. Why not?
Well,
Right, like I
not
said, I've got a
necessarily.
dental discount.
Like a discount card.
Yeah, and so, I don't have insurance, but I got a dental discount. It's not good everywhere. Just certain dentists take it.
I have it here.
But it's paid, it's paid really, really good because it's dental
You know,
and
those
eye.
trees right there that he's getting ready to plant, not the one on the hooker, but the one on the back of the trailer, the two tall things right there. That's the same tree that he's got over there that he planted on the corner of the house. That they were that size. He planted it over here. I would never buy one of them. That thing's been staked up for 5 years. You can never take the stakes away.
This is for the prescriptions pharmacy.
Oh, okay.
I barely use it, but Livinity.
I never seen that before.
This is
yeah.
like it came with the Village Health.
Is that a Puerto Rican card?
Actually, it's Village Health card. This is the actual health card. You see, Blue Cross, Blue Shield.
Yeah.
It's funny because it's a PPO. You were talking about that, right?
Yeah, and that's why I'm going to change him
card?
to a PPO
What was
next
that
year.
other card you had?
Prescriptions.
A what?
For
Prescriptions.
prescriptions.
For who?
For me.
But I'm saying, what's the name of the company?
Livinity. whatever
heard
they
of
say.
it.
I never did either.
I don't
Is
care.
that a Puerto Rican company?
Probably they saw my accent. They gave me
Is
the
that
cheapest
through,
shit they
is that
had.
through Guardian?
No, Guardian is this one.
Oh, okay, okay.
This is the dental one. You see? Oh, but look at the provider.
Village's Health
The
System.
Village Health System. You see?
Okay.
Wait a minute, I can't see it. Village's Health System.
Yeah.
But that's not,
That's the dental one. They didn't change the plan on purpose for at least 1 year, even though they just switched.
what's it going, Centerwell?
Centerwell.
Yeah, but
Is Centerwell going to be called the Village's Health System?
no, this is
No.
old. This is before they bought it. But for some reason, when we had to reapply all this, they said no, we're gonna roll over 1 year. We're not gonna touch the health insurance. It's gonna keep that way. Remember, Centerwell is Humana, so I'm pretty sure down the road it's gonna be some Humana thing.
Yeah.
Brad says now it's south of the border. The Buc-ee's in Brunswick is fairly new.
There's an actual place cold like that. Oh, he's driving
south
up.
of the border. Yeah, he's going back to New York.
And there's a big chair, a Mexican thing.
yeah,
I've been
There's a
there.
restaurant in Indianapolis called South of the Border. I used to go there
Is
a lot.
that a chain? Because the one I saw,
I don't know, but we had
95,
one
There's a
called
truck
that,
stop,
and I
yeah.
can
Right.
I can tell you as far as Mexican food goes, it was really good, really good.
Well, this is a, like I said, it's a truck stop
You
basically.
want to go up again?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, South of the Border, that's the old truck stop. I
Yeah.
know where he's at.
I like that.
I thought they closed
We'll
all
put
that
the
down.
Well, and
There you go. There you go.
Bucky's in Brunswick is fairly new. He says it wasn't there when we drove to New York 2 years
Isn't
ago.
Brad going to?
Brunswick, Georgia is where they have the FBI training camp.
I think that's still there
It probably is.
because my friend that lives in Eastport, his son is a TSA agent, and as part of their TSA, they look like little sheep, but they're not. They have to go to the FBI in Georgia and do some sort of training before they get a TSA badge.
Right. That's also where the oldest oak tree, I don't know what oldest oak tree in Georgia is. It's in Brunswick.
In that place?
It's protected by law, and they put in a new road, and the road actually goes around the tree.
Oh, I have 5 of those
Do you?
where I live. You've seen it?
Oh yeah, that's right. You do have one. I know where one is.
Oh, I know. Like I can teach you up. Like every
Yeah.
time I drive my golf car.
Yeah.
I think in last video I mentioned. I wonder how many drunks hit this street. You know what I
See,
mean?
I think, and there's different oak trees, and I don't know the difference between one and the other by looking at it, but one of them is protected by law.
Yeah.
And
You
by the
cannot
way,
cut them down.
I can tell you one thing. You hit any of those trees where I live, even with a full-size car, you're gonna get hurt, because those things are massive.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I was sitting in this tree. It's in the middle of the
Yeah.
highway goes around it.
Really?
And I was sitting in this when they took my picture. I was
And it's
sitting
huge,
in the
right? It's a
tree.
big tree, right? Yeah.
Sitting on the limbs.
Wait until you see next Sunday video when I did a golf cart ride to the hospital. So basically that's the ride. So yesterday, I did it yesterday. I ended up mentioning during the video, oh, I know what's today. Today is Taco Tuesday and Dumbasses Day. Boy, did I find a lot of those in that ride, especially one that you're gonna get a kick of. You're not gonna believe what I found.
What?
I sent it to him.
What?
A full-size car like that, or yours, park in the golf cart parking lot at the hospital, which just to get the golf cart in is almost impossible. This guy parked the whole car. I'm going, I cannot believe it. You'll see it in the video. Like, it's the most ridiculous thing.
Well, and you know, I'm saying all the time, I wonder where these people got their license because, you know, they couldn't have took the same test I
Forget
did.
the license. Did they not read? Big sign saying golf cart parking only.
Do you see the picture I sent you?
Yeah, I got it.
It has a big park. It's a golf cart in blue, like
Yeah.
a white letter. You can't miss that shit.
I don't know. People just, I don't know, man. Their mind's on vacation.
Oh, and Denise Kell says, hi, folks, a bit late, but just got off work. She works at the Ace Hardware in the Villages. So
Which
it's a
one?
great place to work. Which one?
Spanish Springs? We have one in Spanish Springs.
Yeah, I
I
don't
like
go to
that
that one
store.
very often. I go to the one in Brownwood or in Wildwood a lot.
Oh, but you are by 301, right?
But she just said the Villages, so
What I like about Ace, what I like to go there is because you go to Home Depot, try to find somebody to help you
oh,
out.
I know, and that's why I love Ace.
You in your phone, you find help faster at Home Depot. You say, oh, it's on aisle, whatever. But in Ace, as soon as you walk in, you see anybody, I'm looking for this screw. Oh, it's right there. And fast. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
yeah. Oh, and I was going to ask you too. Does Costco have an app that shows where everything is?
I don't know.
Oh, I
It's
figured you
impo-
know that.
Do you know what another problem Costco has, different than the other ones? They don't put anything on the aisle. If you go to Costco, there's no sign saying, here's the toilet paper.
I
Here's
know. I look
that's
forever
on
to find
purpose.
eggs.
Oh, I know where they are, but
Well,
it's in the
I know
back.
now, but
in the
I
freezer.
look forever because you
Yeah.
know they have all these.
Well, just listen for the chickens.
Look, well, I looked for the refrigerated section, you know.
Yeah,
and all
it's a big
those-
cooler.
Yeah, and then they have this room that's the cooler that they have the eggs
Correct.
and the butter and the milk.
But it's in the way
But,
back.
but yeah, I would have never found it.
Well, just
I
walk
actually
around the
asked.
store and eat the free food looking for it.
Well, I did.
I
like
think
I
they
said,
do
I
that
was-
on purpose, so you have to walk the entire store. Or I can tell you exactly where the hot dog and the sundae are. I know that.
Oh no, you know where the roasted chickens are at
Well,
for
that's it,
$4.99.
that's it. Oh,
Yes, yes.
That's an important stuff.
That's about all I go there for because like I said, I
Chicken
can't
is
find
awesome.
anything
That
else.
Chicken is awesome for $5.
Yeah.
I don't care how many hormones. Like inject more, make the chicken this big.
Well, that's why I went Friday to get Buddy a chicken. And I said, otherwise I'd
He eats
never
that.
go.
He eats that chicken.
He eats the rotisserie chicken.
Really?
Yeah, that's.
Boy,
and I
you-
can tell
you
when I
have
give him the
expensive
canned chicken,
taste.
he'll ignore it.
Well, actually, that's cheaper than dog food. You know
Yes,
that?
he likes it.
That chicken is cheaper than dog food.
Oh yeah, yes.
Do you know how much my dog bag, 2 pounds or whatever, it's $30.
Well, and the
I
canned
mean, that's
stuff,
one whole month, but
canned
still,
dog's food can go up to two something.
per can.
Yeah, and so yeah, that's a real deal on the dog food. But he likes it. That's because I can give him canned chicken and he will eat it eventually. But I mean,
Let me tell you another little story about my trucking
Do you
days.
guys want to hear another story?
So here I am. I got Muscatine, Iowa. I delivered a load of ketchup bottles to Heinz 57 ketchup factory up
The
there.
factory, right?
So I go over to Des Moines, Iowa to pick up a load to come back toward the Indianapolis area for Purina dog chow. So when I get over there, I'm getting half a trailer load of 9 Lives cat food, and I'm getting a half a trailer load this is before all the laws, you know, where you can't have the same stuff on the trailer. I'm getting a half a trailer load of some kind of a tuna salad something for human beings. But
You mix it up.
it all came off the same line. I mean, I'm standing there. No, I'm standing at my trailer's like right there. Here's the end of the assembly line here. There's a person standing here. And as they come off, he's putting them in these cases and whatever, takes a thing, sips it across, puts them on a skid. They get a skid, a fork truck driver comes over, picks it up, puts it on your trailer. So I'm standing there watching this stuff come off the same line. 9 Lives cat food, 9 Lives cat food. Then all of a sudden it changed to some kind of a human tuna salad thing.
On a can?
In the same can. Exact same can, just a different label. And as I seen that, I thought, I think that's why I don't like tuna fish or tuna sandwiches to this day. Because I saw cat food come off the same damn line.
I don't know. Maybe they have a different.
Oh, and Denise said the Ace on 466 in Wedgwood.
Oh, Westwood Lane.
Yeah. I don't go to that very much, but. And Tabby Tom says
Did you
MetLife.
try it?
Huh?
Did you try it to see if it tastes the same?
No, that's why I won't eat it. Because I feel like I'm eating cat food.
Tabby Tom says MetLife is $51 a month for dental.
See the water he's got? He just got it out of that cooler. He's taking more to that guy. See that?
Wow.
Bottled water. They don't drink out of a hose or nothing around here.
Because they don't. They need a cooler to
We're
keep that
different than
shit
you
cold.
are. My water out front here comes from the swamp.
My water for the grass comes from the same place I drink the
I
water.
know,
outside
it
the house.
does. And actually, I kind of like that better, but it is what it is.
You know the. I'm trying to remember where that Ace is in 466.
It's in the shopping center there. You know where
Oh, in the corner. Yeah,
Yeah,
where
yeah.
the Paisano is now there.
Yeah.
Tequilas. Yeah, I know where that is.
Yep,
now.
it's
yeah.
at
Yeah.
Tequila's at one end and Ace
It's
is
the
the other
opposite
end.
corner.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I think
I know.
that new Jeff's Bagel
The
Run is
bagel
there.
place. Yeah.
Yeah.
The bagel place.
And
I don't.
You get
I'm-
any rain yesterday up there?
Yes, a lot, and we needed it. And the
Well,
lakes
no, that one pond you
fill
got up
up this much.
That one pond up there is totally empty.
What? It's-
That one pond you got up there
yeah,
is totally
I sent you a picture with the drone. I put it on Discord, and it's the same today. Believe me, the rain didn't.
the rain
move
didn't affect that at all?
One half of a
Wow.
hairline. It's too dry. I mean, you know how much rain we need to fill up that again?
A lot. But when it really starts raining hard, all your stuff drains into there. It won't take long to get it going again. Because it ain't been but 2 years ago, if you remember right, Lake Mead they were concerned about it drying up.
Right now. Yeah.
And today you don't hear anything about it anymore.
Isn't that the Nevada one?
Yeah.
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 You know, I went there once. You know, they had these, what do you call it, the water things to stop the water. I can't remember the name now.
Dam.
Yeah, but they had these little towers that supposedly generate electricity when the water goes
Right.
through. Those shit were down, like
It is down.
really down.
As a matter of fact, I think at Lake Mead they put under at the bottom down there they put different pipes in because the water up here got below what you're
You know what's
talking
funny? You go to the car wash with your car and it starts raining, right? I put a new roof and it started raining. You gotta see me yesterday at home, looking to every little thing, like just to check. You know, the roof is brand new. I'm going, I better don't see a single drop here.
That's why I got the anytime car wash because, you know, if I wash it today and it rains today, I can go tomorrow. You know, that's why I like it.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. I've Smith.
Laura
what
Lamp said she
brand-
went to Ace Hardware yesterday or Monday.
what
Best
brand
Ace
dog
Hardware's
food?
in Wildwood, as far as I'm concerned. I ain't been to all of them. but that one in Wildwood pretty good.
It's large. It's a big one.
Well, it's just Ace Hardware, but everybody works in Ace Hardware that I talk to, they all live here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the one in my home next to what is gonna be now Aldi's, what used to be Winn-Dixie, it's small. It's compared to other ones that is even smaller, I think, than the one you mentioned. But they look villagers to me, you know.
I just love it because I know nothing about hardware crap, you know.
Yeah.
And then Skip's always sending me for something. He's afraid to go in a hardware store or Lowe's because he knows he's going to spend money. So he sends me, and I know nothing about what he wants. And so, you know, I'm taking a part in and showing it to somebody. And actually, in Ace Hardware, I find somebody that knows what the hell they're talking about.
Yes, they
If
do.
I want the fertilizer
good.
for the yard or something, grass seed or something, they'll tell me what kind I need for down here.
Yeah. They are.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I do
said
too.
that.
I think the best customer service I've ever had.
Well, the thing that I like is the fact that you go in and you know, villages, it was new for us. I mean, I don't know how things are done here. And our toilets was leaking. A little bit at a time, you can just hear it. And I come to the conclusion that, you know, I don't know if you got them or not. You have a toilet saver, water saver toilet?
I had one of those.
So you know about the round thing in there that comes up?
It's like a little thing goes.
There's
up
a
down.
seal on the bottom of that.
Right.
Well, here in the villages, they must have got the cheapest thing they could find. That seal is paper. That's all it is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so it swells up, it falls apart, and the next thing you know, your toilet's leaking. So I go over there, and I don't know what to call that thing. So I go over there, and I couldn't take the old one with me because it just fell apart.
Correct.
And I go in and I try to tell the guy, I said, I got my toilets are leaking. And he said, I said, on the bottom of this thing, around me, he goes, I know exactly what you need. He said, go to aisle, he said, get the yellow ones, don't get the red ones, get the yellow ones.
And that was it?
Yeah, and I've been here 11 years, I put them yellow ones on. And
When we did the floors, our son gave us 2 new toilets. He told me, go to Home Depot, pick whatever you want, and I'll send it to you, right? So I found one of those that you can press one button for number 1 and one button. So inside that toilet is similar to the toilet that you just described, but it's a complete different system because it is what it is. Like it's less water or more water. That's basically it. But it has a very similar concept.
yeah, well, I just like that. So I can go in and tell them what I need, and they know exactly what I need.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, Ace is
Well,
like
we went
that.
over to get some, it's not salt, it's called something else. I call this a water softener in here.
Yeah.
I can put salt in it, but they got this other stuff that replaces salt that I think is better. So anyway, we go to Ace Hardware, so they probably got it in here. And I tell them what I need, and they say, how many bags do you want? So I paid for it up there, and then she gives me a ticket. She said, well, you go across the street to get it. I didn't realize Ace Hardware had another building.
Oh, for the big stuff, the big
Well, and
bags.
it's so wonderful because I can't haul the 40-pound bags.
They can put it in.
You know, it's the same way with the beer. I can't pick that stuff up, so I have to go somewhere that will. And I said, it's wonderful there.
Here
when
we go again with the annoying shit. Do you know how WD-40 for that chair? You know how annoying is that shit? Every
squeaky
time I
chair.
come here, you're doing that crap. You look
squeaky
like an
chair.
old man and you sound like an old man. You remind me of my grandpa. You know, he's like always watching TV in that stupid chair.
Yeah.
You're going to miss me when I'm gone.
Maybe a day or two.
Denise said the Ace in Wildwood and the Village in Bellevue owned by the same very nice
It might
people
be.
to work
I
for.
don't know. I've never been to one in Bellevue. I just know that the one closest here, which is Wildwood, I go by there all the time.
Yeah.
And,
And I said, I love them because I said they're just so
Also, you can get
helpful.
your propane tanks filled up there in
Yeah.
the back.
Do the switching, like swapping, like here's mine, give me another one of those.
You can
deals.
do that, but like I said, ours on our motorhome is
Oh, you need to fill it
permanent.
up.
And
yeah.
like I said, it's hard to find a place.
BJ's have a propane station near the gas station in the parking lot, like completely separate from the building. And I see a lot of people doing
Ah,
that
okay.
stuff. Yeah.
Well, and I
If you
said,
could
it's just kinda
exchange it,
nice.
I would recommend that because that
They
means the tank that
expire.
you're getting has been inspected.
Yeah, they expire.
Yeah.
I'm about to go into. I'm researching. I want to get a small grill, propane. I miss grilling like steaks and stuff or burgers, whatever, because you don't need anything. No oil. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, we got rid of ours because we didn't use it. Yeah, and I said, my son said, you live in Florida and you don't have a grill.
You need one.
He's got his on the back porch. Even in the winter, he uses his.
Do you use it? Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah,
I
we
did
didn't-
when I was in Indianapolis. Sometimes I'd go out there and I'd grill a steak on the grill. We had a permanent grill. It stayed outside all the time. It was in our gas line. I didn't have no gas tank. We had
Oh, it was attached to the home.
yeah, we had natural gas, so we just tied into that and plugged it in. And anyway, I used to go out there and I've cooked steaks out there in the snow. It's just really
Do you
convenient.
have a cover? People put covers.
No, just opened it up and stood out there in the snow, man. Just cooked steaks.
Well, no, we had a cover on the back porch.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it was, yeah, but yeah, like I said, we used it up there more than we did down here because I said like I said, I don't do red meat, and I said he doesn't eat that much of it either. No.
How many people on here has been to the new
What?
bagel place?
She
What-
has.
Well, I had some that were 2 and 3 days old, and they were hard as a rock.
Yeah.
But
I have.
I've heard
haven't-
complaints. The biggest
Yeah,
complaints
yeah.
that I've heard about the new place is they don't toast their bagels.
Yeah, I
heard
heard
that too.
not only in Discord or online, but other people that I know that it's I'm gonna call it 50-50. 50% people like it, 50% people go, it's okay.
I did like the not the sauces, but the spreads.
The spreads.
Yeah, they had a big choice of spreads there, and I did like that. But I'm really a donut person. Bagels to me is a lot of dough.
It is.
It's just a lot of dough, and I said I don't care what kind of flavor you put on it. I said, and I had one that was supposed to be sweet. I had one that was supposed to be savory.
On the
and-
spreads.
Yeah, I got like 6, and I got different ones, and then I got different spreads too. And then I said, to me, it just tasted like.
Did you mention that it was a small place?
Yeah, it's not very big. Yeah, and it's
I
only
remember,
got some,
that used to be a pizza place, Gio's, Giovanni's, I think.
Giovanni's,
I
yeah.
remember when I moved here that it was still open. Then they closed it down. I inquired for that location. Never, like always.
But have they, did they divide it up? Because Giovanni's wasn't that small.
So they did another.
So I
room?
think they've divided it up and put something else
Really?
next to it because Giovanni's was not. I mean, it was deep.
I've been to Giovanni's in Orlando, and they're bigger than that one for sure.
Yeah, well, it was wonderful, but I mean, they had the bagel place.
Where'd
only
we
has
go
like
in
5
Orlando
tables.
when we took the money down to the Children's Wish Foundation?
We went to Francesca's.
Francesca.
Francesca's.
Didn't
yeah.
care for it. Not the one down there.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No, I do. I love the one here.
We
That's
have
my
one
favorite.
here, right?
Yeah.
I
The
like
one
that
on
one.
441. I
Yeah.
love that one.
That one's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
But
like
that
the
one down
calamari
there,
there.
that one down there was a little bit different.
One of the best calamaris is Francesca's on 441.
Best what?
Calamari.
What's that?
It's a piece of seafood, fried.
Oh,
You like it? It's deep
squid.
fried. Yeah, calamari. That's why.
I know it sounds so Italian to say calamari instead of saying squid.
Thank you, wrestler.
Shut up, wrestler. I'm pretty sure he's saying 15 minutes to go.
Yeah.
That's only he does.
Think Healthy Home Cooker is getting operated on
Yeah,
today.
He should be paying attention to his wife. Stop watching this
They're in
little dog and
pre-op right
pony.
Why
now.
pay attention to her? She's knocked out.
Yeah, they're in pre-op right now, so he's on here. But thank you, wrestler. But I didn't do my homework.
You know,
this week.
Anderson had an idea there last time we was at the hospital up there for some reason. I can't remember why.
Here or
In Anderson, Indiana. And Community Hospital was taken over by some company. It's still there. But anyway, they were going to put part of the cafeteria or all of it, I don't know. They was going to put a chef down there to serve dinners
at the hospital?
for the public.
Or not the patients?
Well, I guess anybody could go down there, but it basically is going to be open to the public and have a real chef. Because generally, the cafeterias in the hospital closes after a certain hour; they're done.
Correct.
And I always thought, that's a pretty good idea.
In Miami, when my mom went for some whatever, what was the? It's a big name hospital. It's not Advent Health, but it's at that level. Mm-hmm. And I remember we are at the room, and they come what do you call it? To get what you want for dinner. And they handed her a menu, like a restaurant menu.
Oh yeah.
And I'm going, what's that? Oh, you can order 2. And then I checked the menu. I'm going, Jesus Christ, is it better than a restaurant?
I know. I was in another. I think it was in Fort Wayne.
Baptist something.
I
it
was
was a
up there,
hospital,
and it was like that. They give you a menu.
A
It
full
wasn't just a
menu.
list of what they had. It
And
was a
now for the
menu.
patients, you had a condition, they control the salt or whatever.
Yeah.
But for if you are the caretaker, you can order from this side whatever you want.
Okay.
Man.
And let's see, where'd that go? Tammy Ammer says, hello, everyone. Well, hello, Tammy. How are you? And Bad Karma says Tom at Burry's Ace Hardware near Spanish Springs is the best. Well, like I said, they all are pretty good.
I've never been to that one either. So I
It's
don't
just
know.
customer service.
When they
with
open
them.
Aldi's, you have an excuse.
Yeah.
I think it depends on where you live, is which one you'd probably go to.
Well, it's across the street from home.
Yeah.
And somewhere in the sun says, see y'all soon. They're carting it, so they're on their way over. So, yeah, Laura is sending healing wishes and good thoughts to Wrestler and Luann. Yeah, and like I said, she should be in surgery right now. So, we will let you know the outcome, guys, as soon as he lets us know.
Well, I'm pretty sure Wrestler, he already posted picture of her at the hospital bed.
Yeah.
So
I've seen it on Discord, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
I think that's
they
where he
did a
posted.
lot of testing and everything and
Yeah,
decided she needed
I'm
surgery.
pretty
so-
sure he will post there too, whatever
Yeah.
happens, you know.
Yeah.
When I asked this morning to make sure it was okay, that you know,
Yeah.
if I said anything, so. But yeah, because some people don't, you know, they don't want you to know that kind of stuff. So,
That is kind of strange how that works out sometimes. She retired like maybe 6 months ago, 7 months ago, not that long ago, really. And now she's in the hospital getting
And
operated
she's very like skinny and looks healthy. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Eat all the good food so you stay nice and healthy, and now we're in the hospital.
I'm a firm believer that if once you pass, I'm trying to make it to 70, okay, but once I pass 70, I don't think I'm going to the doctor anymore. I don't give a shit. Like I will eat whatever I want and do whatever I want. Because you keep eating pills for what? To reach death? If I'm gonna reach death, I'm gonna have a big cake.
Yeah, if you look at the logic of things, what we do here, it's all in the perception. For example, I worked with a guy that worked for 40-some years driving a truck. He was older than the hills. And I asked him one time, I said, when are you going to retire? He said, everybody keeps asking me that so they can move up one slot on the seniority board.
Oh, because they need to move.
I said, Bill, I don't give a shit about that seniority board. I said, I'm just curious. I mean, because I'm getting close to retirement age and I don't know when to go or all this and that. Nobody really has a direct answer for any of this. I said, but you've been around a long time. He said, well, he said, be honest with you, he said, everybody I've ever known that retired,
Dies.
he said, less than a year later, they're dead.
Yeah.
'Cause they don't
I
have
heard
nothing
that
to do.
many times. True.
So I thought about it and I said, so you're telling me, your theory is that if you keep working, that you'll live forever. And that's your theory.
I think you keep moving, you live longer.
yeah, I think you got to keep
Most
moving.
people retire and they become couch potatoes. And that,
Yeah.
I believe, is the issue.
Let me tell you what happened to this guy real quick. He took a part-time job delivering new cars,
New cars.
off of car lots, and delivering them to people's houses that lived
like,
elsewhere. And then they would fly him home. Somewhere along the line, he was doing something, I don't know exactly what, where he fell off a ladder, broke his neck, and then died like a week
Oh
later.
my God.
I mean,
Do you remember that thing? I used them a few times. The thing that you go in two wheels. Remember that you stand in two wheels, you stand up and drive it out.
oh
There's-
yeah, those are called,
There's a movie, Paul Mall Cop, that the guy uses that. So I wrote those. I've done it. So the guy who invented that shit died while using it. He went off a cliff. He built a 4x4 version like for rough terrain. He went off a cliff and died on his own invention.
I'd
You know,
jump.
when we first went to Celebration,
That's what I did it.
that
the first
that's,
time.
they were using those. The mailmen used it.
No. In Celebration, they did tours. 3-hour tour around the whole thing.
Well, that's the first time we'd ever seen one was
Yeah.
down there in the
I
mailman.
can't
They got,
remember
they got
the-
a club here.
They do?
I can't think of the
Oh,
name
yeah.
of them either for some reason, but
You know what I saw the other day for the first time in a long time? Do you remember the
a
village?
naked girl?
No. Yeah, well, I'm still waiting on that. Do you know the Villagers golf cart team that crashed? Remember those? That just
I got a video on them.
I know. So I haven't seen any of those golf carts in a long time. And I saw one parked at the UPS store. And he was a young kid. I'm assuming that's not his or his dad or something. But he had that little sign, what they call it, stone
I
something.
heard, and I don't know if any of this is true, that
first
after they had that wreck, that they kind of called it off.
I think they should.
Is that true?
I don't know if it's true or not, but based on that accident alone, you should quit.
Well, I got to thinking about it. Since they had that wreck, I really haven't seen them.
We usually see them a lot, like in anything on the squares but I haven't seen them. Yeah.
Buddy.
Segway.
Segways.
Yeah.
Segways,
correct,
yeah,
the
that's what they
Segway,
are,
yeah.
segways.
So people here have those. That should be banned for people over 70.
Yeah, and
They got them. I've seen them on the golf cart trails.
Oh, and Alfonso Smith was. Has anybody ever just moved to the villages and then passed away? Yes, we had a couple neighbors that did.
Yeah, we had a couple
I
of
only
neighbors.
met
Yeah.
people that I met. One member of our club, his name was Harvey, but he was like up there. But I'm glad I got to meet that guy. One day he was a aviation thing, right? So but he was already like barely moving, but he still flies. So I put the plane up, I help him out. So one day I mentioned the movie out of the blue. I say, "Oh, that movie Apollo 13. Remember that movie with Tom Hanks? If he could jump, he jumped. He went. Let me tell you one thing, like an old people, that's a bunch of bullshit. That's all Hollywood. I was there working with the fucking Apollo 13. I'm going, holy crap. And then he's an engineer.
Calm down.
Yeah, and he was an engineer, the part of the team, and he gave me all this thing. I'm going, Jesus Christ. If I mention his mother, he would be more relaxed.
Yeah.
That's
That's
a bunch
okay.
of Hollywood. I was there. I busted my balls with
Yeah, you have
Apollo
to do that
13.
once in a while. You have to take the passy people and you got to get them pissed off.
Enough.
It gets their blood flowing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was like livid. I'm going, Jesus, Harvey, sorry, I just said Apollo 13. Should I know I'd say Apollo 14? I don't know.
Well, and there was a real good, and I don't think it was on YouTube. I think it was on something else, but it was a video of the guys that have the sailboats over in Spanish Springs.
Oh, you mean
club?
the little ones?
Yeah. There was a whole video I watched. I don't, like I said, I don't what it was on, but it was a very, very good video
In
of
this?
them running their boats.
On Sundays, I'm going to give it an advance. And this golf cart ride that I'm putting up Sunday to the hospital, the boats were there. They go Tuesdays and Thursdays, right? So, let me show you this. So I turn around and there's a speedboat, but I see a guy on the pier and I'm looking at the water. What the hell? Like, I can see him with the remote. He said, what the hell he driving? Like, so I parked the car. You know what? He was driving a submarine. And I'm going like, why you want a remote control submarine?
Oh,
Then you can see the little submarine tail coming to him. I'm
Boy,
going,
I remember when we first come here, that caught my eye. We were at the hotel and we were walking
right there, you
to
can see it.
town,
Yeah,
and we happened to watch those boats, and I thought, oh my, this is the most relaxing thing I
It
ever
is.
seen. Was
They have
those guys
another
sitting
one. You know, when you go to Tequila's, what's the name of that street? They have like a golf courses name, like the rec centers. There's a big famous one near that place, near Tequila's, coming off that street towards the villagers. There's another club, another sailboat. Like they have more than one, and that's where I've seen the most sailboats on that particular lake.
Yeah, because for a while they couldn't use Spanish Springs, and they
All
went
right,
to
quit
that one.
chattering about nothing in this thing.
Okay, well, guys, we're gonna go.
What?
And
She usually has stuff she likes to read.
well,
She
unless
said
I'm-
she has nothing.
yeah,
She
like I said, I have
mentioned it.
nothing
Oh,
today because I've
okay.
been busy this
Like
week. and haven't
always,
got
you were not
anything.
listening, paying
So-
attention
I've
to the
never
important part.
Yeah.
Get a Daily Sun or go to
So,
districtgov.org.
as a reminder, this is the Dog and Pony Show. We only have the dog. We're working on the pony.
Oh, we love y'all. See you on the other
Are
side.
you done?
Yeah.
Be safe. Be ready with your golf cart. Pay attention.
Are we
I
going
saw-
to go? Are we
I saw-
going to?
I saw way too much
Are we
crap
going to
this Tuesday.
Scooples or where are we going after this?
I want to
You
eat
said
ice cream.
something, I don't
I
know.
eat ice cream. Whatever you want.
He'll take you wherever you want to go.
I had the car ready.
He says that because the camera's on. That ain't what I'm asking.
I tell you, whatever you want. I want ice cream. You can choose whatever. You want to go Dairy
Is
Queen?
Twisties open?
Let's find out. It's right here.
They were ready to, but I haven't seen any announcements.
find
I ain't
out.
been over there for a while, so I
Let's
don't
find
know.
out.
They
That
were
new one
ready
over
to,
there.
but like I said,
It looks like it's supposed to be open.
yeah,
right?
I didn't see any announcement, but yeah, okay. Oh, bye guys.